Yeah, what's up, sexy mommy? How you looking? How you feeling? I need them thick mommies out there so goddamn badly.
It's my life, let me live it.
Hey, live it, baby.
It's my love, let me give it. Hey, come on through with your thickness.
Come on.
You know Danny gon' hit it, yeah.
I need some thick mommies, big ass, sexy looking one to suck on my little
Thicky,
pastrami.
thicky, mommy.
That's my salami, mommy. Take me down to the corner store, and we can buy some beans and some cheese and whatever you like. I'll get you on your knees. Yeah, I love my thick little mamas, taking me all time from my skinny girl drama.
It's my life, let me live it.
Let me live it, baby.
It's my love, let me give it.
Let me give
Babe, come on through with your thickness.
Bring it on, girl.
You know Danny gon' hit it, come on.
Hey, yo, you
Come
know
on,
what it is.
yeah.
I just want to be like a little praying mantis.
Oh,
Climbing on top of a sexy, thick-ass mountain. You know what it does? Damn, girl. Your bean is as big as the bean in Chicago. God damn, that's a big fucking deal.
that's a big bean.
More cushion for the pushing for my executions. You know what I'm talking about? Let me take you on a safari. Damn, girl. I want to climb you like a goddamn beautiful, elegant elephant on this beautiful safari. You know what it is.
It's my life, let me live it.
Sexy mama.
It's my love, let me give it. Babe, come on through with the thickness.
Thickness.
You know Danny gon' hit it. Babe, come on, baby.
Now all I
Come
gotta
on,
tell
baby.
you is I got a sickness for your thickness. Take my little skinny bitch ass and throw me around and make me your little fucking man bitch. God damn it, you got the biggest tits I done ever seen.
Yeah.
Let's get more thick mommies. Put your hands up where my thick mommies at.
In my life, let me live it.
Keeping me warm.
All my love, let me give it.
'Cause I'm
Babe,
cold as
come on
fuck.
through with your thickness.
Show me what you made of.
You know Danny gon' hit it. Babe,
Destroy me,
baby girl, let me hit it.
Yes.
Come on through with your thickness.
Yes.
Baby girl, let me hit it.
Fuck me up, girl.
Come on through with your thickness, babe. Throw me across the room, baby.
Slam my head to a wall.
Slam my head through the wall. Meet me on the other side.
I need my thick girls.
Skoo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo, yeah.
You know what it is already. Call me around 10.
Thickness.
And don't ever call me again.
Yo, you killed that, bro. You have this one voice that's just so sexual. It's almost like I wish it was your regular voice.
Like, you know what it is. I kind of feel like I feel like I sound like, first off, shout out to all my thick ladies out there.
Yeah, shout out to all the thick ladies out there
Shout out
living
to all
life,
the thick
bro.
ladies throwing it back.
Throw that thing back. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of societal norms. Fucking throw that thing back.
It is kind of weird, though, that's like, I wonder if there's a planet where it's reversed, because obviously in magazines and all that, they just have this idea. I mean, obviously in 2022, it's
a little
more
better now.
inclusive. But back in the day, dude, it used to be like just so like Nutty Professor would not do well now.
No, probably not.
I don't think it would do well.
Probably
like the
not.
same way The Office wouldn't do well now, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a lot of jokes on in The Office that are like pretty bad.
Yeah. But I just feel like like Nutty Professor would not do well now because like the whole time, like imagine going to the theater, you're a bigger, heavyset person, you gotta like, unless you have, no pun intended, like thick skin. I'm just saying, I didn't want people to be like, but like you go there though, and then like, it must have actually fucking hurt some people, to be honest.
I feel like that sometimes when I see like diabetes jokes and like, or like somebody like in a movie is like a fat piece of shit. And like, Selena and I always talk about this when we watch movies, right? If an actor is fat,
Yeah.
they went to a casting call for a fat person.
Right.
Like that's how Hollywood works. It's like, hey, we need a heavy set white woman in her mid 20s to early 30s.
Yeah, but do you think people are mad about The Whale with Brendan Fraser?
I'm sure. I feel. Listen, everything that comes out nowadays is going to have some kind of backlash. This is kind of
someone's
world.
definitely pissed for
That's
sure.
kind of the world that we live in now. But it's like, if I really think, like in industry terms, right? Like we're talking like when you see a fat person in a movie that's being ridiculed for being fat, they went to an audition because they were fat, and it's hard for me to wrap my head around that sometimes. It's like, hey, like I'm a fat actor.
Yeah, but maybe some more places should do that. But at the same time, it's like everyone got pissed at Bryan Cranston for taking that part where he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, but my thing is like that too. It's like, you know, you could do that in like a certain type of movie, because that's like how Hollywood is, right? If that was like an indie movie,
Right.
it would be like amazing,
Right.
and they would like go to the Oscars,
Right.
get like nominated, and then you would never hear from them again, because like Hollywood loves to do that from time to time.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, like we have Kevin Hart, we have to put another star.
There's a
on the side
lot
of
of different arguments from it from all ends too, because like if there's a rapist in a movie, what are you gonna hire a rapist?
That's what I'm saying. That's where they draw the line. It's like, hey, we don't want a real rapist, but we want a real fat person.
But then you have really dope examples like Peanut Butter Falcon with Shia LaBeouf and the kid who has, I believe he has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Because it was so long ago since I saw the movie, so I don't. And that kid, he was amazing in it.
Yeah.
And they got someone who's the part instead of hiring fucking
Bryan Cranston.
fucking Bryan Cranston or fucking Sean Penn.
Or who's that guy that does all those other roles?
That movie is like I Am Sam is so fucked.
I mean,
it's like him falling down stairs and shit. It's just like,
I mean,
like
Robert
he gets up and does that voice, and you're just like, oh damn.
Robert Downey Jr. said it best. He went full retard.
Yeah. You can't
You can't go full retard. That's what it is. But for me, when I watch movies like that, right, I do get moved by movies like that, because I feel like in that sense, Sean Penn like captured, I guess, in a way what it was like to live like that. But then what I also loved about that movie is that they actually did cast like all of his friends, that they all had a condition. Remember, like when they take her like shoe shopping and stuff.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of cool to see like the like almost like a paradox almost of like, here's this guy Sean Penn who's pretending to be somebody like over the top, and the other guys seem more normal than he did.
Right. And I mean, like Brendan Fraser, is it Fraser or Frazier?
I say
Frazier?
I say Brendan Fraser.
He's like not a small guy either. Like he's a little bit, he's not huge. He's not like big. He's not huge, but
he's dummy thick though.
Yeah, he is kind of thick. But they had to add, I think the whole point was the character he's playing is obese, so they added a bodysuit and all that to him and everything. But
yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I think in my personal opinion, like if someone did a movie on a guy with Tourette's and the whole movie was just someone going, oh fuck shit, like fucking, then I'd be like, there's no message here. Like if there's a fucking message, then it's good. Like if I'm watching a movie and it's like fucking, and it's like the kid from Stranger Things, fucking Wolf Finhard.
Oh yeah,
and he's just like, oh fuck ass bitch, like then it's just making fun of it the whole time. Then like it's not. If it's just a character making fun of it and you're just laughing at the person doing it, and there's no message, but it's meant to be serious.
Yeah.
Even in comedies too, like I don't really get offended,
Well, let me ask you that. How'd you feel about the South Park episode, Le Petit Tourette?
It's great. It's a classic. I loved it. I thought it's brilliant that he tries to use it to get out of trouble and stuff.
Yeah.
I liked it. Now, if other people want to be offended, they can, but I think as somebody who's a part of the Tourette family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you have a bigger say.
It doesn't really bother me at all. I mean, but at the same time, like if someone calling us around like, hey, you fucking Tourette, like if people were like,
that honestly sounds like a legit Italian last name.
yeah, it does, Johnny Tourette. But like, if someone came up to me like, "You fucking Tourette," like, I don't know, like,
is there a derogatory term for you guys?
I don't know, like shouters. You fucking dirty shouter.
Fucking cursies.
Yeah, like, I mean,
oh, tickers.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. No, I just made that up.
Walking a thin line. But like, honestly, I don't know. Like we talked about this before. I don't really say I don't really say, like, if it's making, I used to say the R word all the time. Like, if people are saying it, I don't really say it anymore. If people were calling me that, I feel like I'd start using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like,
it'd be like the same way if people start, I would feel more, it's actually interesting. If someone were saying, yeah, what's up, Tourette, then I just start fucking saying it all the time. Be like, yeah, I'm a little bit Tourette. You know what I mean?
So I'm looking up derogatory words for people with Tourette's.
Let me read them so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah, so I don't get in trouble.
There's definitely none.
No, I'm sure there is derogatory.
If there is, it would
terms for Tourette's. Let's see.
I guarantee you, someone's gonna put the R word in there.
No, it's kind of. You guys are kind of good. Nothing about ticks.
Isn't that weird though?
Oh, they do have ticker in here.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because imagine someone coming up to me like, "Aren't you like a ticker?" I'd be like, "What?"
Yeah. So they call. Oh my god, dude! Some of these are.
Let me read them, so the world knows.
Yeah, you have Tourette, so you can read some of these.
What? Tit dirt? Why is that one? I don't even get that.
They called you tick dirt?
No, tit. Like titty dirt. Call of Duty syndrome? That one's fire. Yo, I'm about to start telling people I got COD syndrome.
Yo.
Oh my God, that's finally.
You want to know
Tourette's by proxy? Tourette's guy, psychochondriac. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then there's one that really doesn't make any. Asian Tourette's? Oh, is it trying to say like it's like a different language?
I guess.
But not really, because we say, a lot of people with Tourette's say things. Like I said, fuck cheese.
Yeah, you said fuck cheese. But you used to
But there
curse
were
at
times
Call
where
of
I would
Duty
be
too.
like,
Though.
I used to do that too. Like, I used to do that too.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just remembering.
PMS? That doesn't make any sense. Murder Tourette. Call of Duty syndrome is fire.
Yeah.
And I'm about to start using that. But I guess these are whoever made this fucking like vlog or whatever this is, they were just waiting to do this.
Oh yeah,
Like
they've been waiting their whole
they're
lives.
stretching because no one says this at all. The other ones are censored. So I don't know what those are. But yeah, so
Is there a way to uncensor them? They're probably terrible.
oh probably, yeah, it's probably not good. But oh, there's more Tourette'sia. Nicki Minaj. Oh, it's because she's like, I'm gonna say. Oh shit! I got fucking Nicki Minaj disease. Smeef.
What's me?
Yorkshire syndrome.
Oh, because they bark a lot.
Yeah. Skiddly doobop. It says skiddly doobop syndrome. See, like I'm different. It doesn't really bother me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Honestly, I'm only laughing because you're laughing.
Yeah, no, I know. But this is what I mean, though. If there was a movie that were like, "What's up, skiddly doop?" Like one says, this one doesn't even make sense. Buzz Lightyear syndrome. What does that even? What could that mean?
Because he says the same thing over and over and over again.
I'll add one.
What do you got?
R2D2 syndrome.
Oh, beep up, beep up, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to make beep bop boop bop noises. This is very interesting though. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that this was ever like a thing. Russian Tourette's. I don't know what that means either. But I'm just like started getting offended. Nah, but like
I'm out here posting feet.
I'm just saying I'm different from everyone else though. People are allowed to be offended. It's their right to be
I think
offended.
so too.
If you want to be offended, be offended. But I mean, another thing is that like if there was a movie where a kid was getting teased and all that, I would definitely feel a part of that, you know?
Yeah, I remember once they did a HBO special on kids with Tourette's. Mm-hmm. And
I want to watch it again.
It made me cry hysterically because I could only, when we watch things, we can't do anything else really, but like compare it to like our lives and stuff. And then like I thought about like what you had to deal with and how like upsetting it made me. Because in that situation, it's like if I wish I could switch. I don't know if you would want my brain, but I was like I wish I could switch brains with him so he wouldn't have to like deal with that.
Right.
You know,
that's
like
how you felt when you were younger.
When I was younger, you know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, I would do anything just to be like, if they could take that one piece of his brain and surgically like
Yeah, because there are
transplant it with
moments you'd
mine.
be because there. Name how many times you were in another room and you heard me just like just like yelping in the other room.
Yeah, and it would just be like it was never like
I mean, it's funny as shit most of the time, even for me, because I'll be like, I'll get done and I'll go, like there are sometimes I'll do ticks that last for, and I know we talked about it already on
Yeah.
but it's nice to talk about sometimes because it's like I'll like some people don't know the lifestyle and how it is, so like there'll be times where I literally go on for like an hour.
Yeah, and there's probably
I get done and my brain will be like, all right, that's it for now. Like there's actually like a weird like voice that's just like, all right, you're good for now, and I'll just be like, I'll just take like a big breath, like, oh fuck, finally it's fucking over.
That was my follow up to that, because I know we talked about this in length on a previous episode, but for those that didn't know, and I don't think I asked this question when we brought it up that time, but do you not like hear a voice, but like is something like internally like telling you like, yeah, I have to like make this sound or do this thing with my like this certain movement? Or
Yeah, I just like sometimes I don't know I'm doing it, and then other times I'm like, I'll like hear my head be like, yeah, just do it real quick.
yeah.
But there's other times I don't even know I'm doing it. Like I'll be talking to somebody and I'll be like, yeah, and I'll just be like stretching it out, like stretching my fucking chin all the way up.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
And like I'll feel like a thing in the back of my neck and stuff, and it's so weird.
I feel like some people comment sometimes on the podcast that maybe missed that episode.
Somebody once was like, yo, is Mike good? Why do you keep like coughing and shit? And I was like, it's definitely my Tourette's. I'm not like even sick.
Because like,
I'll
like people will timestamp it sometimes and be like, what the hell was that?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like, yo,
yeah.
They're like, yo, is Mike good?
Yeah,
And then
there's
I'll
a lot
go
of
to
things
it and
I'll
it's like, yeah, he has tics, bro. He has Tourette's. Fucking
Yeah, but I'm used
jerk.
to I'm used to that question. It doesn't really bother me that people ask that. Like some people I think also are just like socially dumb as fuck and don't really know how to ask questions. So they'll just be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'll be like this, and they'll be like, oh shit, my bad. So it's like, it's all good.
Speaking of like being ignorant in public, so we went to brunch this weekend, and there was this woman coming across the street, and she had like a peg leg, just let me go, because so she's walking like with this peg leg, like, and in my mind I'm like, damn dude, like this person is like so fucking brave, like this is crazy. Like I just spoke to an amputee on off the cuff, and I see her like literally like with this pirate leg. It like literally goes down. It looked like a pirate's leg that you would see in a cartoon, and I'm like, wow, like yo, like this is crazy. Like I can't believe like this woman's so brave. Like her leg is gone. Then she gets across the street and she has her leg. She has a full leg. She must have just had a knee surgery or something. It was tucked back.
Oh, wait, she has like a whole foot too?
Yeah, whole leg, whole foot, everything. She must have just had like a surgery done on her knee, but from the optics, it was this woman lost her leg. Her leg is gone.
Right.
So I'm like, oh man, like this lady's got to do all this. Yeah. Like that's got to be like painful. She turns the corner. I was like, oh, this bitch has a whole nother leg.
Yeah. And also, why did she like come out though with like, also, a peg leg? Like it looked like the fucking bottom of a table.
Yeah, that's why I felt bad. I was like, damn, dude, like this woman like can't even afford like a legit like prosthesis. You know what I mean? So I was just like, damn,
Yeah,
like
she's got like a Benjamin Franklin one.
Yeah, so
Like
dude,
those times.
it looked like the Revolutionary War. Like that's how old school it was. It was vintage as fuck. It was crazy to look at. And I was just like, yo, like in my mind, I'm going through this thing where I get this guilt, like almost like survivor's guilt. I'm like, damn, like I wish I could. Literally in my head, I'm like, I wish I can give this person my leg. And then she turns the corner. And then I
Yeah, she has the
like,
whole
she already
thing.
has one.
Maybe like her
Got a
bottom
full leg.
Maybe her bottom part she can't use.
No, because she had when I saw closer, she had like a brace like going down, and like she was like, you know, she had 100% use of her leg, but you could tell it was like a surgery because you could tell like by the swelling and shit. I was like, damn, dude. But like that's like where I go like in my head when I see people with like problems. Like I wish I could just like switch places with them. It's weird how like,
well, maybe because a part of your brain's like, I'd like to understand what the fuck they're going through.
It's also that, but then it also, like I said, it comes back to us like being about ourselves. It's like, damn, like I should have done more shit today. Like,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? Like, I should have accomplished more.
Yeah, there's so many times I've been like, God, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And there's people who like fucking literally can't get up from the couch and shit.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I'll watch TV and
like there are people who would die to be in our situation. Like
dude.
Like in a mobile sense.
Yeah, because I tell people all the time, it's like it's so cliche, but it's really like a mantra I live by nowadays. It's like, dude, like it could always be worse. It could be so much worse.
It could always be so much worse.
You know, and not saying that to like, you know, give myself a break, you know, but like it helps me get to a point where I'm thinking it's like, all right, let's think about like the things that are like really good in our lives, the blessings that we have right now. Let's just do that. Hold up, you got a little song. Got it. I got it. It was a little fuzz.
Is it a booger?
Might have been a booger actually. It was a little moist.
Why was that wet?
It was a booger. A booger came out of your nose and I just rubbed it off.
you could
Talking about like changing places.
I feel like you
in
were
life.
like holding me down. You're like, you had some fuzz there. There's a full-on booger.
You want to know why I touch it though? Because
God, I hate having this big fucking Italian schnoz.
yeah, you got big.
I'm
old
just
schnoz.
fucking forming fucking nose crystals every day.
I have a big old schnoz too, but the reason I had to go after
yours
it,
is like mine is like all like it's all in there and shit.
I had to go after it because every time you were breathing out of your nose, it was just going. It was flapping,
dude.
So I thought it was a piece of lip, and then I touched it and I was like, oh, it's moist. But then I didn't want people to know it was a booger. I didn't want you to be embarrassed.
Yeah, but that's what bros do. They touch their bros' boogers.
yeah, dude.
Was it mad large though?
You know, it wasn't that
was just
big.
flapping?
It looked like it just wanted to fly off of your mustache.
Oh my god!
So
Because
let me get that
I
for
went in there for a second because it's itchy as fuck.
I feel.
I go in there every time we do the podcast. I don't know why.
Do you ever wake up and pick your nose and like one of your nostrils is bloody?
No, sometimes. Oh, well, yeah, because you probably how you were breathing in or the air of your room.
That happened to me
you might
last
need a
night.
humidifier.
It happened to me last night or the night before, and I picked my nose and I just took out the biggest, blackest,
Fucking
reddish,
schnars.
fucking schnarf, fucking
Goblin.
coke booger.
Oh,
It was gross.
God.
It was straight like after a
Stop
night of
touching my
shave.
nose now.
I pick my nose way too much. I pick my nose on the reg like way too often.
I don't really pick my nose that much.
I want to pick my nose so fucking bad right now.
Believe it
I'm
or
doing
not, even though like I don't pick my nose that much, it's just quieter. It's quieter than just doing the fucking face trumpet shit all the time. But like I don't really pick that much.
Oh, dude, I pick so much. You ever
But when I do, I'm like, oh damn, I really haven't picked that much.
you ever have those moments?
Oh, you know what I do? I'll for some reason because I feel like I can't blow like normally. That's what she said. I feel like I can't blow out of my nose normally, so
how do you blow your nose?
Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll just take a napkin, wrap it around my finger, and go in there and just fucking start drilling.
I've done that too before.
Because I don't really like. I don't mind if it's like a small bug, but if I go in with my full ass finger, I just feel fucking gross.
The worst is when you scratch the wall and you're like,
Yeah, then you
this
start
is,
bleeding.
You know, this is gonna start bleeding.
But I used to do that.
Immensely.
I used to do that to get out of 8th grade class.
You would make your nose bleed?
I'd be in the corner. I'd be like, "Fuck this class, bitch," and I'd be in the corner and I'd cover my face a little bit and I'd just scratch the fucking sides of my nose.
Damn, dude.
Not mad hard, but like I would just like do it real quick and go, "Oh yeah," and like I would do it really quick. And
gotta
all
go
of
to
a
the nurse.
And then all of a sudden, I would just feel it in the warmth in my nose, and I would get up and I'd be like, "I'm bleeding." I would have a napkin and go, "I'm bleeding," and they would go, "All right, go to the nurse," and I'd be
Damn,
gone for
dude.
like 20 minutes.
There was one girl in my 7th grade class
Hack,
who
TikTok hack.
TikTok hack. Yeah, dude. Yeah, make TikToks of yourself making your nose bleed.
Yes.
That'll go over well.
Yeah, take of me self-harming my nose.
Nosebleed boys. We are the nosebleed boys.
Yeah, it's definitely not good to do that.
No, but there was this one girl in 7th grade who had like a mucous membrane issue, and I swear to Jeebus that this girl got a fucking nosebleed every day.
Jesus.
Every day she had a nosebleed.
How bad are we talking?
Like she was fucking 11. Like she was 11 from stranger. I would literally,
my God.
like she would raise her hand in class and she would just have fucking one thing of blood coming down her face and just fucking
shit.
doing homework with her powers. But this girl had a nosebleed every day. Did I tell a story about how a girl got hit by a bus in my grade on this podcast once?
No, I don't think so.
So there was there was a girl in my graduating class. We were the same age, and so
What?
yeah.
What the fuck?
So I don't want to say her name, but I'll tell you off. You might remember her.
You're getting better at that. Usually you're like Vivica Rodriguez.
Yeah, right. I'm trying not to do that so much just for legal reasons, but this girl was sick for like a while, like towards the end of the year,
Right.
and like couldn't be in school. And then it was just like, damn, dude, like that sucks. Like she missed like this and whatever. She comes back to school, and on like the third week of class,
Yeah.
she gets hit by a bus.
When she came back?
When she came back from being sick, she got hit by a bus, and
How
she
hard?
broke both of her legs. It was by the tennis court. She played tennis, and she got hit by a bus, and she broke her arms and her legs.
What?
Yeah, and then she couldn't come to school. And then when she came back to school, she was literally like a statue. She
Let me
had,
guess,
she had everything.
they sent Bryan Cranston instead.
No,
Wait,
Sean
holy
Penn
shit.
filled in for her for the rest of the semester.
Wait, so
Yeah.
was she like, all right, now we're talking hit by a bus? Or are we talking about, because a love tap by a bus could do that to you.
Yeah, she
But
wasn't
she was
crushed.
still, no, she was still hut, but she was like, she was still hit.
Yeah, she was
But-
still hut hit.
She was hut.
She was hut. But she
yeah.
she was hit enough by the bus that her legs broke.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, she lived in shit, so it's funny now. But like, you know,
She lived in shit.
yeah. So like, I remember like situations like that, and I remember just being like, damn, dude, like this girl can't catch a break. You had a kid in your class who had some like sickness, and you guys had a pizza party every Friday, like when he came to school.
Oh, I don't remember that sick idiot.
You don't remember that in Mr. Palmieri's class?
No, I don't remember who that
There,
kid was.
there was a kid who was in your grade that
It's probably me lying so I could get a fucking party all the time.
it was you because of your nose. That's why they have
Yeah,
pizza
it's me.
parties.
Yeah, because of my scratching my nose all the time.
I can't remember his name. He wasn't in our school for a long time, but he had some kind of illness that he was only able to come to school every once in a while. And then if he did a full week of class, you guys had a pizza party.
What's the point of going to school then? Keep that kid at home.
I know. I know.
Not to be. Oh, but you know what? Maybe it's because they wanted him to feel included or something. Because being homeschooled sucks.
Yeah. Also,
Actually, that's not true. Some people get homeschooled. I would just, for me, it would suck.
see,
Even though I know I stay home now in school, all I ever wanted to do was be around kids. When I was when I was the proper age of being a kid, but all I wanted to do when I was in like elementary. It's the most Michael Jackson thing I've ever said in my life. I just love being around kids.
all I ever wanted to do was be around
kids.
was just being around kids.
Dude, hopefully Nelson doesn't edit that one.
Oh, he's going to. Nelson Abstract. He makes great clips. If you're looking for someone to make clips for you, go check out Nelson Abstract.
He really does.
He is the man. You know what? On that note, let's get into the ads a little bit.
Yeah, let's strike it while we're hot.
Yeah, let's strike while we're hot. That was one of the funnier things that you've said on the show because
All I ever wanted to do was
so
be
pure.
around kids.
It was so pure the way you went about saying it because you really meant it too, but you didn't mean it that way.
Speaking of the bus and girls, I got to tell you one after we do our beautiful ads.
Oh yeah, then we got to talk about Beyond Meat.
Oh, they're gonna say Beyonce.
No, Beyond Meat,
Yeah.
like that thing.
Yeah.
The COO of the company bit a dude's nose off.
Wow, how ironic.
Yeah, I know. It's very non-vegan of him, but he did do that. But yeah, let's get into the ads. This is for our friends over at BetterHelp. You guys know how much I love BetterHelp. BetterHelp has helped me so much, no pun intended, when it comes to talking to somebody about my mental health during the pandemic. They were gracious enough to let me use their platform and work with them, and was able to find a therapist very, very quickly. That's one of the things that they offer as well, is that you could be talking to someone online within 48 hours, which is really awesome. And, online therapy has it's boomed since the pandemic. And they have something for everybody too. Like if you don't want to be on camera, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to have a camera on. If you have a specific thing that you want to address with them, they have a therapist. And, for everything that you're looking for, whether it be, you're trying to get somebody to talk about a relationship or you want to talk about some stuff that you repressed a little bit. That was a big thing for me. I didn't realize how much stuff bothered me until I started going to therapy.
Talking about it.
But yeah, they offer video if you want it. They offer a phone if you want it. And the thing is, too, is a lot of people don't have insurance right now, and it's very tough out there. And you guys should know that it's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Like I said, you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. And listen, there's over 2 million people that use BetterHelp. And I think if you're somebody out there who's just looking to take a step in the right direction, this is the place to go. I've used the platform. I've enjoyed it. I've done everything that you could do on there. Selena and I did a couple session once. So there's a lot that you could do there. And if you go to betterhelp.com, that's BETTERHELP.com/LOPS, you will get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com. So go to betterhelp.com/LOPS. That's for our friends over at BetterHelp. Now, for our friends over at Policy Genius. This is for the people out there that need to know a little bit about insurance, okay? Life insurance. Everyone says, oh, my car has insurance. I have this insurance, house insurance. But they never really think about life insurance. And here's why you should think about life insurance. We pay hundreds of dollars a year per year to protect our homes, our cars, our houses, even our phones. But too many of us aren't taking the steps to protect our families' finances. Mortgage payments, private student loans, and other types of insurance policies can provide your loved ones with a financial cushion they can use to cover those costs, and it can provide you with peace of mind that even in worst case scenarios, they'll be protected. You already have coverage through work. Having life insurance through your job may not be enough, so most people need up to 10 times more coverage to properly provide for their families. So that's something else to look into. And coverage through work isn't portable. If you leave your job, the policy doesn't go with you, meaning a gap in coverage when you need it the most when you're out of work. Policy Genius is an insurance marketplace that makes it easy to compare quotes from top companies like AIG and Prudential in one place to find your lowest price on life insurance. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes with Policy Genius. Options start at just $17 per month for $500,000 of coverage. Just click the link in our description or head to policygenius.com. That's policygenius.com to get personalized quotes in minutes and find the right policy for you. And just so you know, your personal info is private. Policy Genius has thousands of 5-star reviews across Google and Trustpilot. So go ahead and check them out, our friends over at policygenius.com. Now, this one hits heavy with your boy because it's our friends over at Blue Box. Okay, if you guys don't know what Blue Box is, they're computer glasses, clear lenses to help you with those headaches, sore eyes, digital eye strain, watery eyes, fatigue, light sensitivity glasses, the yellow lenses they have, migraine, stress, anxiety, low mood, SAD, blue light blocking glasses. Those are the amber lenses for poor sleep, fatigue, low energy, and jet lag. So they have these amazing glasses. I've used them when I actually edit the show. I use the light sensitivity glasses, and it actually helps me from getting a headache. I've realized that the more I stare at my phone, the more headaches I get. So if you really think about it, why not invest in something to protect your eyes?
Yep. Good for me too. I'm on there more than anybody. So.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I'm sure when you stream for that long, you probably have a hard time. Even with your eyes, it ends up.
You notice the difference.
Yeah, for sure. And like a lot of times when I'm editing and staring at a screen, the first thing I realize right after is like, damn, dude, my eyes hurt. Mm-hmm. Damn, dude, like my head is gonna explode. But yeah, so listen, if you're looking for some cool glasses that are stylish, but also will protect those beautiful, beautiful eyes of yours, You go to boncharge.com. That's boncharge.com/lops and use coupon code LOPS to save 20%. That's boncharge.com, boncharge.com/lops. Use the coupon LOPS to save 20%. But yeah, so
I was saying there was a there was you remember that time I called that girl an ugly bitch on the bus in fucking 7th grade?
yeah, I do.
And
Who
her
was the
dad,
kid?
her dad came and fucking came to the house
That's
at
right.
like 10 in the
You
morning.
answered my question.
While we were getting ready. To go to school, and I was taking a shower, and I came out, and her dad looked like fucking Weird Al fucked Garfunkel from fucking Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, I feel like I remember
a big dude.
He was a big dude.
He would have fucked me up. But
Yeah.
I was in 8th grade.
He was a big dude, and he had like these 3 daughters who were like really super athletic, and then they had like a cousin who was like super athletic too.
Right.
And I remember that when that happened, I was in the living room, and
Yeah.
this dude like came there to like G-check you, and the thing that was crazy was if Dad was there, he would have lost his mind.
Dad would have been like, no, Dad would have been way more like, he definitely would have been on, because Dad's huge.
Dad's huge too,
And the other guy was a big guy.
yeah. They would have went at it.
He
a little
looked
bit.
like a fucking dork, but they both wear glasses.
Yeah.
Dad's bald, and he looks like he has the same hair as that girl who's like, oh, you thought I was feeling you?
yeah. The boy, a
Fucking
munch.
Ice Spicey.
Ice
munch,
Spice.
munch fucking chick. He looked like
he had Ice Spice's hair.
He looked like if fucking Ice Spice was in the WNBA. He's fucking huge.
Yeah. He was huge.
And he came in there. He's like, "Oh, you thought my daughter was feeling you?" He fucking came
thought my daughter
inside.
was
I
feeling
got
you?
out of the shower. I'm taking a shower because remember it was when we lived across that bridge, that one house that we lived in for another year because we were house jumpers.
Yeah, we were. We did a lot of house
rounders.
jumping.
We were year rounders, which is another like offensive thing that people called you back then. Like, "Oh, you guys are rounders."
Yeah, but we weren't fucking shoobs though.
Yeah, we weren't shit.
If you were a shoob, I thought that dude.
You're like the bottom of the caste system.
Because when he first started talking to you, like
He goes, he's made. I wasn't even. I don't even think I was scared.
No.
because his hair is so weird.
no, but I think that's why he got upset with you was because you weren't scared. So I think the reason that you were just like, oh, like all right, made him fucking pissed.
He's like, you can't talk to like a young. I don't even remember what he said, but he came to the house at like 10 in the morning, and we had that fucking game Seaman on Dreamcast. On
Yeah, that's what I was playing. I was playing Seaman.
Seaman.
Yeah.
And he came in, he goes, you call my daughter like a name? You call her like a name? And I was like, I don't remember. And he goes, you called her? And I was like, an ugly bitch. No, but the thing was, is like, I wasn't picking on her. She was fucking annoying me.
I thought that
you
guy
know
was-
me. We were not bullies when we were younger. We were
No.
friends with all the kids that got bullied.
But I thought that they were gonna like. I thought literally.
We got bullied first too.
Yeah, he was so upset. I thought he was literally just gonna be like,
Just fucking slam me through a mountain.
yeah, just like, yo, this dude's gonna fucking fit you.
And I came out of the shower like, what up? Like I remember being a little dick, and then I remember him like getting pissed. He didn't like scream at me, but he was like, you don't talk to a young woman like that, all stuff, and it's my daughter. Like, you wouldn't like it if I called you that or all this stuff. And I was just like, and like, it's always been funny to me. I get it though. If I had a kid and someone was dissing my kid, I'd want to beat the shit. Like, do you see that guy on that bus though?
Yeah, but he's
yelling at all those kids recently.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll fuck your little ass up. Like, it's just like talking to a little girl like that.
I think when parents do that, their brain is not working correctly.
What do you think
Because
people should do? What do you think people? Yeah, it's not. But what do you think people should do in this?
What he should have done is, you go to the school, and then you have you in the school and the parents, and then you have the conversation. Then it's a learning situation for
bro.
you.
Yeah.
You can't be a grown man that looks like Ice Spice and then come to a child's home,
Yeah.
and scold him.
Yeah.
He's a child. He
Yeah.
made a mistake. He ran his mouth.
And
yeah,
I just
for
got out
sure.
of the shower. You fucking pedophile.
Yeah, so this guy is waiting to come over. I'm over here playing fucking Seaman, right? And Mike's in the shower, and this guy decides to come over. I'm gonna try and scare these children.
Yeah, it
like
was
that
weird.
doesn't do anything for anybody.
Yeah.
But also, his other daughter broke my nose.
Yeah.
We were playing Capture the Flag.
Yeah.
and I was running away from, you remember when you were a kid and you ran away and like you would laugh while you ran away? I was like, like you're not gonna get me. No, she was running towards me, and I was looking this way, and as I turned this way, she ran full force into me with
And
her fucking
hit
head,
your nose.
and yeah, her head hit my nose, and it just went pop. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, now I'm like dizzy. I'm like, whoa. I'm not crying because
I think I
I'm
was
in
there.
shock. I was in shock. Yeah, it was during like one of the field day things that we used to do.
Right.
It'd be like
Right.
the whole school will be out there, like all 80 kids.
Yeah.
In the entire school.
Such a small elementary.
Yeah, it might have been 60 kids in our entire school. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All
racist.
But we had all like, this thing going on, and yeah, I smashed into her fucking forehead. Not the girl you call the bitch, the younger sister. And she broke my nose, and it's still permanently turned this way.
Sister or cousin?
Sister.
The one with the really short hair?
No.
Okay.
Their cousin was cool as shit.
Yeah, I loved her.
Yeah, she was the best. But yeah, she shattered my nose, and I remember we had these little Gatorade cups that you would pull down and fill with water, and I was holding my nose, and I just felt blood streaming from my nose down into the thing. Yeah,
dude.
Do you remember when Dad came?
Dad should have went to hit their house.
Yeah,
and fucking screamed at her.
That's what I'm saying. He should have been like, "Where's that little bitch? Bring her out here. She broke my son's
It would have
nose."
definitely been a different story if Dad was there.
Yeah, Dad doesn't fuck with that shit. Like, Dad's like, he gets so embarrassed that he gets mad if anyone else tries to discipline his kids because, like, he knows
100%.
he's like,
He'll be like, all right, calm down.
yeah, he's like, you think I don't know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
But let me tell you what's not going to happen. You're not going to tell me my kid. And then he like kind of walked into the house.
No, he was like in the living room.
Yeah, I was like, I remember looking
being
at Mom. I'm like, yo, how you let this motherfucker in here, bro?
Yeah, get this fucking munch out of here.
Get this fucking munch out of here, dude.
Get this fucking he looked like a Greek Cabbage Patch baby.
Yeah,
He was weird looking.
yeah, he did. He had what an ancient Greek person hair would be like curly.
Yeah,
and
it was weird. Like all the statues you see of like anybody that their names ends with is.
yeah,
Acropolis.
and he wore like these kind of glasses.
Yes, he was a very nerdy big dude.
Yeah, he's a nerdy big dude, and then all of his like girls played basketball. But I remember. Let me ask you a question.
Keep talking to me. I'm gonna find a picture of him.
Yeah. If you could find him, that would be great.
Well, because we wound up being like that family we were fine with later on.
yeah, no, we were cool.
But
with them.
but that moment changed everything. Like I apologized to her because I felt bad, and she wound up being cool too.
It
And
was an accident.
It was
people,
cool.
People talk.
no,
shit.
we were also in 8th grade.
Yeah, dude. People talk a lot of doo-doo caca.
We don't know no betters. But what were you gonna ask me? Go ahead.
Oh, no. What I was going to ask you was at any moment, like in that like situation, were you like scared at all?
Oh, here he is. Here he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, bro. Look at him.
Oh my god.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, it might be a good amount of them.
So this one
The youngest one.
broke my nose.
Damn, that's a noggin too.
Yeah, she fucking shattered my nose into pieces.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That dude was going to fuck you up, bro.
That dude was gonna fucking fuck me up.
Dude, they're all like 6'11".
Yeah, they're huge. They're big family. This guy would have turned me into dust.
Yeah. He would have
But he looked like he looked like he was like a audio engineer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Like,
he looked like he
just
was like a successful one in the 60s.
Yeah. And so basically though, this guy came over because I called. She was saying something to me, and I took it way too fucking far. Granted, we were getting fucking picked on a good amount in that beginning of that time. So all that, and this is around the time where it was changing, and then whatever anger was built in me from all these fucking kids just terrorized, not all of them, but like from the kids that did fucking torture us. Danny got in trouble like 3 times for fucking up like 2 of my friends back then, who just because they would say shit to him and then he would tell me what they did. And then he would get like, then he got into an argument with a kid that was bigger than both of us, and that kid like bodied you outside our house while we were wrestling, but you're like 2 years younger than the kid.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was bigger than me.
Yeah, he put me in the
And
he put me in the ankle lock.
Yeah, and I remember you were like screaming out. You're like, "I'll fucking kill you."
Yeah, dude, he put me in a legit ankle lock.
Danny
He
just
broke my ankle.
flipping out like, "I'll fucking kill you," which we definitely get from my mom because when my mom gets mad, she's like, "You motherfucking cocksucker!" Like my mom gets so angry. My dad gets angry too, but like it's a little bit different. Like
Yeah,
how we talked about.
Dad's a frick guy.
Yeah.
Frick.
Yeah.
Shit is his go-to curse.
Right.
Oh, bullshit.
And he didn't start getting that way, like the thing where he tried to kill you with the car till later on.
Yeah.
Our mom was the one, like me and Danny literally shat downstairs in that same place, and I flushed the toilet while I was listening to Money Cash House, and fucking
Money Cash poops.
and then all my poop got all over the floor, and I remember my mom was like, "You're gonna clean it up, you fucking little cocksucker."
She called you a cocksucker?
Yeah, mom used to call us motherfucker and cocksuckers.
Damn,
all the time.
dude. I don't think I ever got a cocksuck. I got a motherfuck. Though.
I don't get scared of it now because I don't know what the pressures mom was through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what mom was going through at that point in their life, in their relationship, moving to Jersey. I know she loved Jersey, but who knows? Maybe she worked with people that sucked.
Let me tell you though.
This is the age when we still didn't really know anything really about what's going on in their lives.
Yeah, I mean, listen. Cocksuck's kind of rough.
Yeah, that's definitely intense.
That's pretty intense.
Definitely intense.
To
thing.
call your son a little cocksucker.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
like, damn,
maybe
dude.
that's why I have Tourette.
I was about to say, maybe mom has Tourette. Like, I would just think of so many other things that I would call my kid before cocksucker.
Well,
you know?
mom said on the way from the hospital after I hit my head that I called her like a stupid idiot bitch face or something, and I don't remember doing that.
Dude, you were like
She
concussed.
said I called her like stupid ugly girl or something.
Stupid ugly girl?
Yeah, I don't know. I said something like
Imagine that. You
I
were
don't
like,
know.
shut up, you stupid ugly girl.
I just went around calling everyone ugly as fuck. Yeah.
That's pretty funny, though. That's funny. That's funny, though. I think,
I don't know why these are all true things, by the way.
yeah, these are all true things. Our parents love this show, by the way. Yeah, but
She doesn't do it anymore.
no, but that one's pretty intense. And you want to know what was weird is if she was here, she would like somehow justify it because you got poop all over the floor.
No, she would be like, "No, I didn't."
I
And I'd
never,
be like,
Michael. I
"Mom."
never did that, Michael.
Yeah, and I'd be like, "Mom, you called us cocksucker."
Yeah, she says Michael like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Well, because mom was like the
Michael?
dad from fucking Christmas Story, A Christmas Story. Something bad would happen, and she would going through all the pressure she did. I mean, she was watching us most of the time at that point because dad was so busy to make sure we had fucking money for all the houses we were switching every year.
Yeah, my parents rented a new
you know,
house every year,
and
that
we
was
were,
stable
and
for
again,
us.
like we said, like we were fucking little terrorists when we were younger. We were
Yeah,
fucking,
dude. Yeah, we were in like 4th grade with like porno mags stashed
we
away.
were fucking assholes.
We were freaks, disgusting freaks.
We were just like, I don't know, like we were, and I don't know, like I just never.
Mom definitely stole our Christmas money though. We'll put
Her
that out there.
cursing at one point, like it didn't traumatize me in any way. It just made me realize like I fucked up, and when she would do it, I was more like, I don't know. I feel like to be honest, it's gonna sound fun. I just would laugh at her.
Oh yeah, I would laugh at mom all the time. There used to be times where she would like hit me,
Yeah,
and I would just
oh.
laugh at her. I'd just
You're
be
like, that's all you fucking got in the tank.
yeah. And then like obviously we'd be like, wait till your dad comes home. I was like, he doesn't get home till like 3 o'clock in the morning anyway. He's not gonna do shit.
Yeah, but dad was so good at like, he had a how many like a 3-hour drive to go to work at that time.
Yeah, so we lived in Avalon, New Jersey, and he used to drive to this town called Vineland,
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 hours or an hour.
Shout out Mike Trout. Yeah, so he used to drive like an hour and a half to work, like back and forth. And then I remember we were watching the NBA playoffs on NBC. It was the Chicago Bulls versus the Indiana Pacers. And for some reason, Michael and I decided that we wanted to change the voice message machine. And Michael got caught cursing on it because like we didn't realize that we were recording it and that's like what was playing. And dad called the house and he heard the message machine and then he left a message that he was going to come home and fucking kill you.
Yeah. I was like, it was so impressive because he would come to the door like fucking just like,
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, didn't it take you an hour to get here? How do you
Yeah,
still
dude.
have that energy?
He was so angry the entire way home. You want to know what? He probably wasn't
Like,
angry
what the
until he got
fuck?
there.
Yeah, but how do you keep that fucking momentum? It was so weird.
But just to like imagine like your kids suck and you have to
fucking kill him.
imagine your kids suck so much that you have to drive an hour and just knowing like you have to go back to them. It's like, oh, it's the worst.
Right. Or it was like he'd be like, so that message earlier, and I'd be like, what message? He'd be like, fuck message. You know what I mean? Like,
I ever tell you the time
God, we were assholes though.
Dad one time was eating and I went to grab something off his plate
Oh Jesus!
and he stuck me with the fork.
Did he get you with the?
Yo, so like my hand was like this and he just went fat
Yeah, like really quick.
really quick. And Mom lost her mind.
Oh my.
She fucking flipped
Oh, on
out.
him?
Oh, she flipped out.
Oh jeez.
She fucking lost her mind. She was just like, how could you do that?
Yeah.
How could you do that?
I think I've said it on the show before too, but I told Mom to shut the fuck up, and Dad threw a fucking eaten chicken wing in my face. His like spit was on my face.
Do you remember when Dad went to open the living room window
Yeah.
and it fucking shut on his
Yeah,
hand?
and it fucking guillotined his fucking skin off.
Yeah,
My dad has had like the worst accidental things happen to
But
him.
he has like one of the most amazing pain. Our dad's like mankind.
Dude,
He's like Mick Foley.
it
He has like the
doesn't-
craziest pain threshold of
There's
anyone I've ever
no.
met.
He's such like. That's why when I was younger, I was like, I looked at Dad as a god. I was like, this guy's a god. Like
Yeah.
he sliced his fucking finger off. We've talked about this too, but
Ah!
for the people that never probably heard
Ah!
this, he sliced his finger off while at Thanksgiving at her cousin's house, and was just like, yep, cut it,
Yeah.
like so normal. And we looked at it, and it was like fucking hanging off.
I literally saw
was
like
yep, cut it.
I saw individual veins just flapping in there.
He just
It was
goes,
disgusting.
there it is. I was like, what? And he goes, cut it. And we look at it, and he wasn't even screaming. It was hanging
No,
off.
he finished cooking.
Yeah, he kept cooking.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, my dad's a god.
Yeah, he I don't know where I don't get his pain. Yeah, when he smashed his finger, he just went
What little pains do you like? Paper cuts and little like I sliced my finger on a can during COVID, like when you couldn't leave, and we had Band-Aid stock, so I was good. But I remember slicing it, and I fucking hate slices on the finger.
Slices I hate. One time I was cutting the top of a protein, like you know how those things come with the plastic wrapped around the actual lid.
Yeah.
So I was cutting through that, and I went down. I stabbed myself right in my hand. I don't know if it's this. Oh yeah, there it is. It's this one. You see that?
Yes.
I was going like this, and I stabbed myself right in my hand, and I was like, "Oh, it's not too bad." And because it was white, this is all fat right here.
Yeah.
And he just went. Bro,
Yeah, it just started fucking.
I was like,
yeah,
God
dude,
damn, dude,
it's-
this is really, really bad. But those I hate. But you want to know what I hate the most is stubbing my toe.
Oh, you like mentally just get you the worst.
Stubbing my toe and biting my fucking cheek or my lip. Those are the worst things for me.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way you. That's the only way you can react to
I
it.
think about it too, and I feel it, and you're just like, oh, no.
Yeah, that's the only way that you can react to biting your lip, and it sucks because when you're just talking to someone and you realize you see them just go like, yeah, you know, you're like, damn, yo, you just bit the shit out of your mouth.
Yeah, do you ever, for some reason, whenever I see a shot of alcohol, like before I'm about to do a shot with people, or I see it,
You get pukey.
I imagine it, and I don't even smell it yet. I'll just see someone like, here we go, we got shots, and I'm gonna join in, but I see it, and I just go, yeah. I like gag before it gets there. I just go, I like cough. It's weird.
Our cousin Daniel used to fucking. He used to smoke cigarettes. I don't think he does anymore, but he used to fucking gag every time.
Christian does too.
Every time, like it was always the first hit of a cigarette though too. He'd just be like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, yo, dude, why are you smoking,
No,
bro?
and they would always just be like, no, I'm good. And then just like go back to it.
And then they'd be
fine.
perfectly fine after it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the first pull would always make them gag like crazy. You'd just be like,
Yeah, Christian too.
I'm just like, yeah, yo, we might have to knock these off a little
Dude,
bit.
I was with my boy a few months ago, and we're sitting down and we're about to watch TV, and we ordered like something mad late night. We ordered Spanish food, like chicharrones and shit.
Yeah.
So they're spicy. Like the chicharrones we got were like spicy.
Love chicharrones.
And my boy's eating, and like I'm sitting back like this, and he's at the fucking front. And this is so funny. Now we're just talking about like scary accidents, but like we're sitting down, and he's eating, and all I see is him just going. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And like I'm just watching him because I couldn't really tell what was going on. He's like, no. And all of a sudden I just hear, and he just fucking pukes up like chicharron on my fucking floor.
Oh my, he was choking.
On my shit. And I just go, and I'm the worst friend ever. I just go, what the fuck are you doing?
He was choking?
Yeah, because he spit up, so I knew he was good because he just went, ugh. Like after that, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? He was fucking choking on the chicharron.
100% it was Jimmy.
Yeah, it was.
I knew he was just like,
He was choking.
My bad, yeah.
He was, and mad nice. He goes,
I'm sorry about your floor.
he goes, yeah, I think I like almost just died. I'm like, so like say something to me, bro.
Well, you can in that moment. He's
no,
dying.
but like, no, but like turn around and hit my leg. He wasn't even saying anything. He was just like, and I'm like, what is this? Can I like imagine you only see the back of somebody and they're like doing weird shit. And I was like, yo, what is he doing?
Honestly, first, that's like fucking terrifying.
It didn't, yo, he said he was scared as fuck. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro.
yo, so turn around and hit me. I'll slap your fucking back.
Bro, you ever choke on something?
I couldn't tell he was choking because he was doing it in like fucking his own like fucking it's over for me
way.
silence.
Yeah. He was just ready to die.
Yeah, he's ready to fucking just
chicharron.
like sound of silence, like fucking just ready to die.
Have you ever like choked though, for real?
Next time, tell me. No, I've never. I swallowed an ice cube once.
Oh yeah.
Whole.
You're supposed to drink like warm water when that happens.
Yeah.
Because that happened to Uncle Joe too once. I remember Uncle Joe once. We were in the kitchen and we were just talking. He was like, yeah, like the Yankees, you know what I'm saying? And he dropped a full can of frozen fucking peas on his foot.
Yeah, and it was fucking gross.
Oh my God. Yo, this dude's fucking big toe literally exploded.
Dude,
it looked like
so
it looked
bad.
like it looked like a universe expanded.
Yeah,
it was
it looked like a
disgusting.
black hole. His foot. It was
He just went,
so-
no!
Yeah. Yeah,
just
I
like,
think
yo.
I think you maybe you. I don't remember being. I saw. I was like, "What the fuck happened to your toe?" It was like frostbite.
We were talking about like Andy Pettit, and he used to when he used to say Andy Pettit, he used to go Pettit.
Dude, yeah. He was so funny. One time I came
Pettit.
over, grandma made like meatloaf and green and like peas, and we were about to eat, and they invited me up to eat, and I just put my nose like because I used to smell everything all the time.
Yeah,
and I was fucking
forgot about that.
and I was smelling the peas because I was just like, and like super happy about it. And Uncle Joe just goes, "So you just fucking go to people's houses and smell their fucking peas? You just stick your nose in people's peas?" And I was just like,
He cursed at you?
No, he didn't fucking curse.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like, I
But-
don't think I've ever heard Uncle Joe curse.
He goes, "So you just," I did.
oh
Like,
yeah, later on,
Later on when he was going through a lot of shit. But fucking, I remember he was. I go there and I just like was like, he goes, "So you just stick your nose in people's peas?" and I remember thinking he was kidding, and I was like, I just wanted to smell him, bro. And he goes, "Don't put your nose in other people's peas." And then Caitlin got mad and started defending me.
Oh
They started fighting.
yeah. I remember there were a couple
She was
times.
like, "Don't talk to him like that. He's a child."
Yeah, no, Caitlin always rode hard for us. Shout out Kika.
Yeah.
But like, I remember I used to fuck with Uncle Joe. Like, we used to fuck with Uncle Joe. Just be like, yo, like, Bash at the Beach is on tonight. Can we watch it upstairs? And we knew Bash at the Beach wasn't on. And we would just see if he would go buy a porn channel. Cause like he had the black box and you get porn channels with it.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, like he'd be like, oh, geez. Oh, all right.
Yep.
And I remember one time we went up there, we were like, yo, like Bash at the Beach is on.
Yeah.
You just feel like, he's like, if I go to this and it's somebody naked, you guys can never come up here again.
Yeah.
And thankfully, it didn't happen. But then he smartened up and like started to know like when the pay-per-views were on.
So our uncle and our grandpa were two people in our family that had fucking the open cable boxes back then, the illegal ones. And our grandpa lived in the Bronx, so it was harder to obtain shit from him. But our uncle lived right upstairs, and we would always be like, "Can we come up to watch the WWE pay-per-view events?"
Yeah, that
Because he would just get it for fucking free.
Yep.
So now, back then, if you got one, you didn't get it by accident, right? You knew you were getting one, or could you get it by accident?
No, you would buy them. So there was a couple of ways that you could do it. A guy would come and then like literally in cable guy, like just be like, hey, like can you install
you
like
slip
this
them
channel?
money?
Yeah, you slip them money and they would give you. Or you could literally go to an actual black box. Like you could buy it already equipped to get all those channels.
Right, because no one was just getting those for free, right? I mean, no one was
No,
just
they were.
getting no one was just getting those boxes when they would install it, right? Like, there's no way you were just getting
No, they
that.
had to do it for you. But then you could have a jailbroken one. I'm trying to think of like the cracked one.
But people were getting. But so our uncle actually got caught.
Yeah, that was Caitlin's fault. She let the cable company come in.
The same cousin I talked about, she let them in when she was younger in the house, and they took his box while he was away, and he was fucking livid.
Dude, he was so mad because
if you fucking snitch.
Because if you think about it, right? It's like, would you pay $300 up front for a cable box that you could just have free pay-per-view forever? Of course you are.
That's what I'm asking. I think it was you just paid for it, but no one ever got those and had no idea that they had one, right?
No.
Okay, because I think that's what he told us when he was younger. He said it just happened.
Yeah,
like
of course he did. But the thing is like, Uncle Joe had illegal cable forever, and Grandpa had illegal cable forever.
Right.
So they always had illegal cable.
And it was a big thing in the 90s
To have illegal cable was the shit, because we used to watch all the boxing matches up there.
Right.
Like everything. Like I remember like watching Mike Tyson. I was like 7 years old for free.
Yeah.
And then our Uncle Joe had like this water bed. It was awesome in there.
Oh, I loved his waterbed. Yeah, it was so fucking cool.
And I remember he's
not while he was in it, guys.
No.
And he looked just like Jared when he was younger.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Him and Jared looked almost exactly alike when he was younger.
Yeah, our Uncle Joe's like 6'5",
and he was hilarious. He was the funniest guy.
He was the funniest guy in the world.
And probably, I mean, like we had a lot of uncles that were cool, but he was like our favorite because he would do stuff with us, play ball with us.
Yeah,
like,
he was the youngest.
Yeah, he was the youngest,
and he didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So like he was just like, I got like.
He was our age now, I think, at that time, wasn't he?
I think so. It's just kind of crazy to think about.
It is very weird to think about.
But our Uncle Joe also was like a phenomenal softball player.
Yeah, he was very good at softball.
Like he could hit a softball like 450 feet.
Yeah,
like he was a monster.
Yeah,
but and not like our dad who came to our school thing, and
oh my god, my dad embarrassed the shit out of us.
Oh my god! So like the whole time, this is what happens. We would have these like little like turkey trot things where like you come out and then like
end of the year,
like people come out, they do a little walk, and then like the parents versus the kids would play softball, right? And it was only like the 8th grade that could participate, because if they were too young, nobody wanted a little kid just getting a ball in the face. So we're like, but all day you talk shit about how cool your dad is, because you know your dad's coming in to like play sports.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, yeah, like dad's coming. Like, yo, like no, like my dad was a good athlete. Our dad played college basketball. Our dad was a good athlete. So he gets up to bat, and we're like, oh my god, this is like such a great moment. My dad's about to just like crush. Like, I'll be so proud of my dad and shit. First pitch comes, just swing and a miss.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, okay, all right. I'm looking behind. I'm kind of looking to the people beside me. It's like, it happens. You know what I mean? Second one, strike 2.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if my dad
and
strikes
it's my
out,
8th grade teacher pitching against him.
Yeah.
And my 8th grade teacher fucking looks like
Was this
an Italian
big
version
Gavone
of like
dude.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, this big Gavone dude.
And he was the man. He was great.
Yeah, it's Aldo Palmieri, dude. He was the man. So third pitch comes. Our dad just fucking whiffs, dude. Our dad got one at bat and he struck out.
Yeah.
And I remember I felt defeated. I did for a little period of time.
It wasn't just that. My dad was wearing his pants up his taint.
Yeah.
They were so high up, and everyone kept coming to us and go, "Love your dad's shorts." And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" So, by the way, also, my dad comes from the era of playing. Like, my dad played for Valley Forge. He was very good at basketball. That was his main sport. My dad was really good at basketball.
Yeah, but he couldn't hit for shit.
And right, but he was really good at basketball, and he didn't really play baseball like that or softball. But he was so funny because then he's out in the field like hitting his glove with his fist, and his fucking pants are just up his ass. And then like I'm just like, why is this guy? This is my last year at the school, and it's the last day of the school. It's like the last day, and he just shows up. And my 8th grade teacher's like, "Love your dad's pants right now." And I'm like, this fucking guy, I wish you were my dad. No, I'm just kidding.
I was just like, yo.
My dad, it was so funny. My mom was dying. Everyone was laughing. And he knew it, and he was having a fun time with it too.
I wasn't.
But
I was over there just like, I can't believe you did this to me.
No, I thought it was hilarious to laugh at him for once and seeing him take a joke, because I feel like every time we made a joke to Dad, he would just flip out.
Yeah, our dad has this thing where he doesn't like to get laughed at, and I think I get that from him, to be honest too. I don't really like to be laughed at, in terms like if I fall and get hurt, I'm like, is that funny? that's funny to you.
Unless it's something that is like worth a laugh, then he's like, okay, I can't really hide from that. But.
Yeah, no, he's better. He's better with it now. But when we were young, I remember like one time he tripped outside of a gas station, and one of us laughed at him.
Yeah, I think we said this.
And he lost his bird.
Yeah, I remember that. I think we said that before. Oh, speaking of dads, by the way, Blueface punched Krayshawn's dad in the face.
Yeah.
Yo, that couple fucking sucks. Every day they're on fucking social media. Somebody put them in a fucking rehab or chain them up.
Yeah, like I refuse to like
put them in a fucking goddamn cage until they like stop fighting each other. Or, like they're both like wild animals.
I kind of refuse to like acknowledge that couple because you could just see how toxic it is. It's
throw them in jail,
it's so
dude.
sad.
Also, he sucker punched this girl's dad in the face. Like he ran up to him and completely missed and hit him with like his forearm in the face and knocked him down. But the dad tried hitting him first, so he kind of asked for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the dad tried hitting Blueface first, but
she fought his mom.
Completely whiffed a fucking sucker punch on like a fucking 6-year-old guy.
She fought his mom and sister at the same time.
Damn, seriously?
Yeah, and like washed them.
Oh yeah, I remember that, dude. Just like, what is wrong with that couple? Like,
I don't know.
Put them on a fucking boat and send them to fucking.
That type of shit depresses the shit.
Send them to fucking Guantanamo Bay. Get them the fuck out of here. They suck. Every fucking day, it's like they're fighting each other, and she's like, it's the most toxic fucking relationship I've ever seen.
But
it's almost like worse than Whitney and Bobby.
Yeah. Who knows what they only show us like what we see on TV. The shit that you don't see is probably 10 times worse, bro.
Yeah, but it's just so like she's always punching him, and then people are like, "Get that poor girl out of there." I'm like, "Hell no, fuck her. She's the one always flipping out too." And doing wild
she beats the shit out of him too.
He sucks, but like still, like you should know better to get the fuck out of the relationship. At a certain point, when you start fighting dads and people start fighting each other, I think that's when you got to say, "All right, I think this is over now." Like the love is gone. You just want to get away from the toxicity.
Yeah, you can't like continue to sleep with someone that fought your dad.
It's just like what the like.
It's a little much.
It's very much.
It's a little much. And the thing is too, it's like if my significant other's dad tried to fight me, I just let him beat me up.
Right. I understand tiffs, but punching and fighting at that point, you got to stop the fucking relationship.
But like even tiffs though, it's like. Honestly, in situations like they're like when it comes to in-laws, like they could never be wrong. Like I would never correct them on anything.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd be like, it's just like it's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless it's like someone, I don't think I've ever dated anyone whose parents were just mad rude or in my face or anything like that. Because my relationships last like 2 days. But fucking, I don't think I've ever really been in that situation. I was gonna like almost fight someone's. I've always been respectful and shit, even when I know they didn't really like me that much. So and they were respectful back too. So I don't think I've ever been in that kind of situation. But when's enough? Get the fuck away from each other. Fucking, it's annoying. It's
a little much. It's a little much. And like she's like missing a tooth. Like what's
yeah,
going
but now
on with
she has
that?
a tooth with his face on it.
Shut the fuck.
And
up.
then he put on his Instagram the next day like, I'm her daddy now.
Yeah, this is
fucking weirdos, dude.
Grossly weird.
It's gross. It's very gross. It's fucking strange.
Yeah, it's a little odd. But you want to know what else is odd? Is the Beyond Meat COO arrested for biting man's nose near Razorback Stadium?
This is recently.
Yeah, this was 6 hours ago.
What the fuck was so was he fighting because of?
So his name is Doug Ramsey. He's 53. Faderville. Guy made Beyond Meat and then just decided to eat meat off a man's face.
Yeah, he went full circle.
According to preliminary report,
that's a 180.
The incident happened at a parking garage near Razorback Stadium following Arizona's victory. Just after 10 p.m., an officer was dispatched to Gate 15 for a disturbance that had previously occurred in the stadium parking lot. 2 males with bloody faces were found at the scene. When a Subaru inched his way in front of Ramsey's Bronco, making contact with the front passenger side, Ramsey got out of his vehicle and allegedly punched through the back windshield of the Subaru.
Jesus Christ!
You want to know why he's doing that? Because he just wants to eat meat so bad.
Hold on. Let me ask something before you finish that. So you got a guy getting out of a Bronco, punching a dude in his suit through a Subaru window in the face.
Yep.
And this is the guy who created non-meat.
This dude's the most manly
This is the
motherfucker
most-
I've ever seen.
It's not even that. It's just this is the most like fucking redneck shit I ever heard in my life.
Very alpha. The owner of the Subaru then got out, as he stated, and he stated that Ramsey pulled him in close and started punching his body.
I thought you said pulled him in close and said, "Now it's time to try some meat."
You're gonna be beyond dead in a minute.
He just pulled him in closely and said, "Now I want some meat."
According to the report, Ramsey also bit the owner's nose, ripping the flesh on the tip of his nose off.
Yo, it's been so long since he's eaten meat. He needs someone's fucking
That's what I'm
meat in
saying.
his
You
mouth.
need fucking meat sustenance.
Yeah, imagine he just bit it off his spear. I'm like, real meat, beyond nose,
Beyond.
beyond nose.
The victim and the witness also reported hearing Ramsey threaten to kill the owner of the Subaru. So not only bite his nose off, he threatened to kill him.
God.
And he was named the COO of Beyond Meat in December 2021. So he hasn't had the job that long.
Oh, so he's just a COO. He probably eats meat.
Yeah, so he's been a member of Tyson Foods poultry business.
Oh, yeah.
So he's a meat eater.
Yeah, so he's a meat eater.
So he's not really about that beyond life. He's about that meat.
yeah. He's about being beyond. He's about to be beyond bars right now.
Yeah, and he if you live in Fayetteville District Court, scheduled for October 19th, so you can go and check him out in court if you want. See if he'll bite your nose off.
Speaking of people going to jail, yeah. So R. Kelly got more sentencing for more things too recently, right?
Yeah, I think so. And
Damn.
also
I'm about to change his name to Arcelli because that man's going in a cell for a long ass time.
oh, he gonna live in that bitch. R. Kelly also, like, he had money like on his books in his commissary.
They took it.
And they took it all and gave it to the victims.
Good.
Yeah,
It's actually fire.
They took all of his money out of there. He's so fucked.
What an idiot! Why would anybody? And I remember someone was like, "Cause man, he's sick. And I'm like, I don't know if that's fair to say sick.
Yeah, I don't think.
feel like
I don't
he's
think
just a
safe
piece of shit, and that's all there is to it.
I don't think that's the right
that's
right
just
terminology.
Yeah, that's just the devil. The devil sunk his teeth too hard.
And I'm sure, like, you know, because people will say, like, you know, something probably happened to him as a kid, and like I get that, like, you know, but
I'm still going to jail.
I can't sympathize with a guy that like locks girls up in their basement. Like, I don't care what happened. There's plenty of people out there where stuff happened to them when they were kids, and they're okay. They're not locking people in their fucking basement.
Weird. And then people will be like, "Well, they wanted to be there. They wanted to be with him." Yeah, at first, I think before he showed them that he was a fucking goddamn like a. Before they showed him that he was the fucking Kiss the Girls character.
What is
Or
that?
Along Came a Spider.
What's that movie where Denzel Washington's an amazing detective, but he's like paralyzed?
Oh, Bones?
Is it a Bone Collector?
Bone Collector.
Bone Collector.
With
Angelina Jolie.
With Angelina Jolie. I thought it was actually Judd at first, but it's Angelina Jolie.
She is gorge in that movie.
Oh, in the movie?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, young Jolie, crazy. But yeah, so like, I think when it comes down to it, at some point, R. Kelly will do like some kind of interview from jail, because I feel like he's just that type of dude that he will legit, like, want to get like free himself and make another terrible interview.
Well, I mean, the prison institutions have always shown that somehow motherfuckers be getting out sometimes. So.
Yeah, well, speaking of getting out, fucking Adnan Syed just got out.
Oh, is that the guy that killed like?
The guy from Serial.
Yeah, the guy that killed like.
Heyman Lee. That's her name, yeah. His girlfriend.
Oh shit.
His ex-girlfriend. Did you ever listen to Serial?
No.
So this guy, Adnan Syed, right, was dating this girl in high school, Heyman Lee, and one day she disappeared. And then they found her car somewhere, and then they found her body like in the woods, like,
Oh
like
shit.
whatever.
I gotta look this up.
And there's a whole like podcast about it. If you want to, you could listen to it. The whole world listened to it in like 2013. Like, it was huge.
Right.
And the big argument was like, did he do this or did he not do this? And then the big argument was, well, if there's reasonable doubt, like, he shouldn't be in jail. So he went to jail in 2000, and he just got out. So he was in jail for 22 years.
Wait,
and,
you
and
think
he got out today.
definitely did it for sure? He like obviously did it.
In my heart of hearts, I believe he did it. I just think they didn't have enough to convict him.
Damn.
So in my mind, he killed her. It just doesn't make, like, who else would kill her? It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, people kill people, but at the same time, I mean, if everything tied to it, you know, I got to see evidence and all this other shit.
The only other guy there was a guy that she was dating that was like an older dude. Like, that's the only other person I think that could possibly have done it.
But who is this guy? Why do people give a shit about him?
Because Serial launched this podcast about it, and the podcast took over the world.
Oh.
It was the biggest podcast in the world.
Oh.
And they would drop like weekly episodes where this woman would be like, but what about the Keisha letter? Like, you know, like there's like this, the what about the Nisha?
Do you
the
think
Nisha
podcast people who do like crime shit sometimes, do you think they should ever be scared or worried? Like if any of these motherfuckers like get out and do shit?
100%.
You think so?
Yeah, I think a lot of people that do like true crime dramas and like shit like that need to be worried from time to time. Because it's like, yeah, like,
especially if you're popular.
Yeah, like if this dude got out of jail, right? And the only person that knows if he did it or not is him. That means you can't go to jail.
That's why I would only do cases where I know they're not getting out.
Yeah.
If a dude was roaming around, bro,
straight murk you.
If they're still psychotic and shit.
See, like, so the whole podcast was based on like phone calls from jail that he had with the podcaster.
Weird,
and
weird.
They went through like this whole thing. Like there was this guy Jay that was involved that like said that Adnan did it and like didn't have to go to jail, but like they played hours of his recordings and then like they didn't hit records until like 3 hours into the interview. It was like a whole bunch of shit was like off about
sketchy.
this. So this podcaster, I can't remember her name, but the podcast is called Serial. If you've never heard of it, like launched this entire deep investigation into this thing, and it like kind of played like a huge part in like him getting out. So he's
really?
Yeah, he got out today. He walked out of court.
Where the fuck does he live?
A free man. The murder happened in Baltimore, Maryland.
Wow.
So
sounds about right.
He's in jail in Maryland. Yeah, but no, well, he's free in Maryland now. But he came out. I believe that
He's gay?
No.
Oh, he got out of jail?
I thought.
I thought you said he was gay.
No. He came out. I thought you said, because I said I believe, and then you said he's gay. But no, I believe that he's guilty though. I think he did it.
I thought you were gonna say gay again.
No, I believe he's gay though too.
That's crazy. I really want to watch this.
Yeah,
It's
just
wild.
watch like a YouTube
It's
on
wild.
Adnan Syed like case, and I'm telling you right now though,
Fucked up.
you're hooked.
Is it just
once
like
you get in?
Because it's always the reasons this
I'm
is
about
gonna
to
be
I'm about to re-listen to it.
the reason it's a powerful thing that keeps bringing people back is because we all start playing detective. We all start wanting to. Everyone loves crime and mystery.
Yeah,
But we're so weird. Like why? But at the same time, it's just, I think that's how our brains are. Like also, you want to find out if you can actually see if this person's a fucking scumlord that needs to go to jail. Sometimes, too.
but also-
make your own assessment. You know.
Also though, like us internet sleuths.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, people on the internet solved that Gabby Petito thing when we all knew what happened. How do we all know what happened? But like then, it became a joke. Like Dog the Bounty Hunter went to their house. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He's like, open up, it's the
He
dog.
was searching the swamps.
Yeah, and he was like, we hear that like Brian Laundrie's in the swamp. Like even the dog got out there, dude. And this fucking RV is driving along, and then they had a video of the van.
Also, that kid put everything through all this shit, and he just went to the woods to do it. Why? Why
Yeah.
not just do it somewhere where people are gonna find you if you don't care?
No, but that dude from not Unsolved Mysteries, the guy from
Fucking weirdo.
America's Most Wanted,
Yeah.
he did like an interview because like his daughter was kidnapped and killed.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was on CNN. He's like, you know what Brian Laundrie should do? He should kill himself.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yo.
He was like, he should kill himself. Like the coward that he is, he should kill himself.
Yeah, he went
And then he
in on
did.
that interview.
He did. I don't know if they ever released, like, I know he had like a notebook and shit on him or whatever, but like his parents should go to fucking prison because they knew that he killed her.
Yeah, they definitely, I think, knew too. They might. I think he might have. Even if it was the smallest thing, he might have left them a letter. You know?
Yeah. But my thing is this:
he did leave something, but I mean,
if my daughter goes across country in an RV with her fiance, boyfriend, whatever, and then the boyfriend comes back without her, 100%, I know this kid killed my daughter.
yeah.
How do you not know that?
God, how long has it been now since that?
Probably like 6 months.
Not a
7
year
months.
yet.
Not even
yet,
a
right?
year. No,
I think it's more. I think it's been like 7 or 8.
Then like Hulu made a thing about it already. I was just like, yo, these motherfuckers don't skip a beat.
Why? What are they doing? A show?
Yeah, they're doing like a show. They tried to do a show, and I think they pulled it because they were like, yo, like they just found her body.
Fucking goddamn fucking no fucking sympathy or anything.
No, not when it comes to entertainment.
No empathy, no nothing.
But
It's
that's how we are too, dude. My biggest Twitch streams ever were like Gabby Petito case.
Yeah, I remember the like the scariest. I think that was her, and she was still alive at that point. But when the door was shutting on the van, it's open at first,
Oh, it's so scary.
and then
bro.
you see it shutting.
Every night we had like 300-400 people in there, like picking through footage and like trying to find and doing all this shit, dude.
Right.
Because we wanted that guy to go to jail, but then nobody could find him.
Also, I mean, like, everyone, and then people who were like, oh, I feel bad, we shouldn't talk about this. But it's like, yeah, but talking about it's actually what fucking got it to go a little bit faster.
Yeah, and then it's like, yo, there was a girl that when Selena was in college, she lived in this complex or whatever, and then there was this girl that worked at the complex, turned down like a guy's passing, a fellow employee. He fucking killed her.
So like something so simple, you know what I mean? And the motherfuckers still get killed for it.
But that's why sometimes it's like, yo, like if a dude like came up to my girl and was like, yo, like can I give you my number? I'd be like, yo, just take it.
Yeah.
Because like if you say no, these fucking guys are fucking guys out there killing girls for saying no to them.
The guy who weirded me out was that one dude who was on the news and like he fucking found out that they found her body because he thought they got rid of it and he was trying to play it off.
Oh, the guy that actually killed her.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he
that
goes,
was fucking
she was just such a
crazy.
sweet person. I don't know why they would do that. And he goes, and then the reporter, the girl's like, yeah, and then now that they like, what do you think about this whole part now that they found a body part like here? And he goes, a body part? And
He's like, oh yeah, well we don't know if it's to this, but they found a body like in this area, and he's like,
he goes, a body? And she goes, yeah, they found, yeah. And then he just goes, I need to sit down.
yep,
Because he thought because he put her body parts in the trash.
yeah,
And most of them did go away, but they found one in one trash, and I guess they just decided to check. Thank God.
apparently too, like
And then he was so talkative on the show, and then they brought him in for interrogating, and he would just go, no. They're like, Justin, or I don't know his name. It's just like, why are you talking like this now, buddy? You were so talkative on the news. He goes, I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
he was
so
super weird.
fucking weird.
yeah.
And it's like, bro, you're still going to get in trouble. You're making it worse, actually. And you're still going to get in trouble because you're just making it look like you're changing your shit.
Well, the craziest shit too, like with that situation, was he broke into her house prior
while she was sleeping.
and
yeah.
like stood over her, like weird shit.
Yeah. And then Google searches. All these motherfuckers do Google searches and forget to delete their Google.
Yeah, dude. There's like how to kill a girl real quietly.
Yeah, so weird, bro.
Like, dude, like first of all, the fact that Google allows that to be Googled is like outrageous.
Yeah, I think, but it's like
It's
at
like
this point,
how to knock out a grown woman,
yeah, it's so weird
and it's like, oh, this is how you do
and
it.
specific. If I wanted to, how would I tie up someone's? How fast does it take to tie up someone's legs?
That's
how
what they found that Casey Anthony's search history was how much chloroform is like lethal.
Oh my god! And they fucking still let that bitch go.
Yeah, bro.
Dude. She got innocent, right?
Yeah, and I love like she'll come out and just be like, my life is like ruined. I'm like, yeah, bitch, it should be.
And then meanwhile, we got people stalking other people and killing them, but no one's killed this idiot yet.
I know, right?
What the fuck?
I thought
She's gonna live forever. Watch.
Yeah.
Not even somebody who's
Probably.
like super like unhinged. That was like baby killer. Like no one did anything to her.
Is she on Dancing
I mean,
with
killing
the Stars?
doesn't make it any. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
This year, doing the cha-cha, Casey Anthony.
No fucking way should she ever get any sort of redemption period or anything like that. She should just get her period every day. That's what I hope. I hope she gets her period every day until she dies.
Oh my God.
And people start calling her The Shining.
This came out a couple months ago. It says Casey Anthony's wants to film a documentary, wants to tell her truth in a documentary. She feels like it's time.
Is she going to leave out? Is she going to put in the Google part?
I'm sure they'll ask her about it. She's the most hated mom in America. She was acquitted in 2011. Dude, that was 11 years ago.
That was 11 years ago?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, when she got acquitted?
Yeah, she was 25 when that happened.
So that means the crime was like 13 years ago, right? Or something like that. Then.
Yeah, and you want to know something? Someone's going to give her a fat bag.
Didn't even... Oh, of course she is, because this fucking country's disgusting.
Fat
wait,
bag.
didn't the parents even admit that she definitely did it?
Yeah, and then she was like, my dad molested me.
Oh, God.
In the court.
Fuck. You think was she lying?
I don't know.
Wasn't she like banging her lawyer too or something? Wasn't there
That was the rumor. She banged her lawyer.
God damn it.
Yeah, that was a rumor as well. But like when they found like her baby's body, it had like stickers on it. Like
what?
So what she said was she did this whole thing. Like she made up a lie that she worked at like Disney and like the baby was with this babysitter that like didn't exist. And then they found out that the baby was dead. They found the remains of a baby, and then they came out and said, "Oh, the baby drowned, and we didn't in the pool, and we didn't want to like make it a big thing." But they found out that no, because that's like that's what she was saying. She was like, and we just wanted to like have a burial and like not have Casey
so
be
basically
like,
the most blatant lie ever, but still won anyway.
Yeah, and then her parents did all this covering for her, right? And then like, and then in court she was like, he molested me.
Jesus.
So that entire case was a fucking mess.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
But she got guilty for like child endangerment though.
Right, because like what actually wound up happening? Did they decide that like was it a mystery or did they still decide that she did it was it fighting for it was an accident or not?
It was an extreme lack of forensic evidence because the body was so decomposed that they couldn't really tell.
Where'd they find the baby?
In the woods.
In the woods?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like in a car or something.
No, she was in the woods.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then they opened like the trunk of the car and they smelled that like a dead body had probably been there for a while.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah,
what a fucking piece of shit. And you still go through this anyway. And I wonder, like, if what she did for her situation was the right choice, because now she's going to get a fucking documentary about her.
That's what I'm saying. And she wants to tell her truth.
And
she's
then
going to make a fat bag, dude. And everyone's going to watch the fuck out of that.
Are you going to watch it?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think I'm going to watch that shit. I'm just going to fucking get it. I'm going to get the news. I'm going to get the ear from everybody else. Because like, I don't want to support that fucking dumb bitch.
I don't want to support her either, but that's the thing. Is I am a murder mystery.
But who knows? Maybe the documentary will twist it in a way to make her look like a piece of shit, though. Because editors and directors have a way of doing that with some of these documentaries, you know?
Yeah, no, because they're smart. It's like with the Jinx, how they did the whole thing on him just to like catch him because they knew he was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they were like... And then they literally got him in the fucking bathroom being like, well, that's it.
Yo, I got to watch that one back, dude. That was in the Sleepy Hollow murder, right?
Bro, and I just remember just going, I've never had a jaw-dropping moment in a documentary
I know,
before.
dude. That was, what a fucking old dumbass.
If you've never seen The Jinx on HBO, go watch The Jinx.
You got to watch it. This guy literally gives himself up on the documentary.
Yeah.
Wait, did he get jail time after the documentary?
Yeah, he went to jail and he died in jail.
Fucking piece of shit, man.
Yep.
He killed his brother, right? I think. Or something.
No, he didn't kill his brother, but like he was weird. Like he would dress up like a woman and stuff, and like his one like ex-wife died, and then he was living next to this guy.
So he acted like he was the wife.
No, he would just be weird. He would just do weird shit. And then one time he had this friend that he said came to his house and attacked them. So he killed them and then he chopped them up and threw them away and somehow got away with it. Like got off for it. He went to court for that. Like the whole thing is crazy. This documentary about Casey Anthony is going to happen, dude. That's fucking crazy, dude. I really don't want to watch that one either, but I have to because I'm a fucking
sucker.
Consumer fucking conformist pig.
Did you see GTA? So Grand Theft Auto 6, somebody hacked their source code.
Yeah, I had fun with
and that. So Grand Theft Auto hasn't come out with a sequel in 10 years. They've been very heavy on working on a lot of their fucking online stuff and DLC shit.
Pay us all this money for this old ass game.
And now basically they're coming out with 6, and everyone knew that already. They announced it. They already talked about how it was going to have a female lead character, but also another guy character. You can play as other characters in this one too.
Yeah, it's like Lucia and Jason are the two characters.
But the dude that hacked them found like some fucking real deep gameplay shit. Like literally all the color coordination coding that goes into how shit moves. Like
hitboxes.
He found hitboxes. He found like shit. Not even like it's all beta looking still. But the thing is they're done. This was early development shit that they hacked into and found. Like they're almost the game's basically done. I'm pretty sure because they have to come on with it within the next year or so. Yeah. So they're going to still keep going with things that they're doing to fix the game. They made an announcement earlier because they're rich as shit.
Instant cop.
Yeah.
Instant cop.
Yeah. And it's been 10 years. So obviously it's been 10 years. This fucking dude, I don't know. Someone obviously did it on Reddit because Reddit, I think it was Reddit. Who knows? Maybe 4chan. 4chan, you could do fucking weird shit.
Dude, I'm terrified of hackers, dude.
Dude, it's fucking scary. They got into this shit and it showed mad different things. Like, the character robbing a fucking restaurant, a fast food restaurant. It looks like shit, like not finished developed.
Yeah, they all look
stuff.
like mannequins. He goes to like a strip club.
Yeah, he goes to a strip club.
It's just a mannequin just fucking popping that pussy.
And I mean, I don't know. It's knowing them, they rarely miss. I'm sure it'll be good, but the characters just it looks so boring though. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like obviously I say that in its early development. Like we don't know what the story's gonna be. It might be dope. But like the characters didn't look like appealing. I don't know why. It didn't like the other guy looks like a regular like weird fisherman dude. I don't know. But then again, I can't say that. And then you look at what's his name? Who's the crazy dude that everyone loves in the other one? Trevor.
Yes.
Trevor.
Yes. Trevor.
So Trevor in 5, like if you looked at him at first, you'd be like, who the fuck's this weirdo? Maybe he's nuts. Who knows? Their story might be crazy, but this fucking guy put up these hacks and Twitter fucking exploded last night.
Oh my God, it was awesome.
In the morning. I remember I texted Danny. I'm like, yo, all this shit. Danny was up, and then Jimmy was up. I texted all my friends because it's been 10 years, and I'm like, yo, I got to see all this fucking shit.
And the best thing about it, too, is that Rockstar came out today and released something saying, like, listen, like, this is true. Saying, like, it happened. Yeah. And just knowing that it was legit, like...
Scary. It's weird.
You know where my brain goes? I'm like, how can these guys, like, not hack the Pentagon?
I mean, I'm sure some of them have before. It's probably happened if you look up big hackings.
There's people out there right now that are probably hacking the White House.
Yeah, I mean, but not even that. But look at the fappening, though. They got into all these celebrities' phones and then just started throwing their tits everywhere.
Let me ask you this. What percentage of guys' dicks in America are in the cloud?
Oh, my God.
If you had to put a number on it.
There's fucking so many. It's the same amount of birds. There's just fucking bird dicks floating around in the skies. I would say maybe. Wait, you're asking how many are just actually up there right now?
Yeah, just how many dicks are just in the fucking cloud just from being sent out?
Gotta be at least 1 million dicks. There's gotta be millions of dicks up there. Millions of dicks.
I would say that 85.
My dick's up there.
Mine too.
Your dick is up in the skies?
My dick's in the cloud.
Dude, my dick is at fucking 40,000 out right now.
Your dick is in the cloud.
Or
my dick's
high
in the cloud.
up it goes.
Because if you really think about it,
Our dick's in the cloud.
I would say about 90% of American men's penises are in the cloud.
Yeah, but you got to you can delete from the cloud, which is what I've done in the past. The way when I was saying it, it sounded even more sketchy.
If someone
It
came,
was almost as bad as the kids line.
like that's the other thing too, though. Like if someone was like, "Yo, I'm gonna lick your penis,"
I'm gonna lick your penis.
I'd be like, "Yeah, all right,
All
well,
right,
go
yeah,
for
look
it.
at that.
All right, lick my penis."
Yo, you just gonna put your nose in those peas?
If someone came up to me and was like, "Yo, I'm gonna leak your dick," I'd be like, "Do it."
Look, good. Leak my penis.
What's the worst thing that happens?
Yo, you just came up with another good dick joke. Yo, did you hear about the leaks? What leaks? Yeah, leak these penis. Who son of a bitch? That's a good one.
Yo, did you hear? Did you hear about the leak? Leak what? Leak my
this-
dick.
Yeah, leak.
Lick my balls, dude.
Yeah, leak these penis.
Leak this penis.
Penis. I'm gonna be honest though. I've never sent my dick just doing it, being like, "How's this, baby? You like that?" I've always been asked. I've never just sent my dick.
You can't just throw a Hail Mary cock.
I got a lot of friends, and even closer.
That send Hail Mary dicks.
People be sending those Hail Mary dicks, the fucking surprise peens.
Yeah, you gotta ask like wanna see.
Yeah, you gotta fucking ask.
You gotta ask. You can't throw Hail Mary cock pics.
Dude, you can't just throw
It's just
fucking goddamn quinceanera penis.
it's very diff to get a good pic of a peen.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
You gotta go close angle.
Can't throw a Pop the Weasel wiener out there.
No, you can't just have someone wake their phone up to dick.
No, it's not cool. It's not cool to get a fucking flashbang dick in your face.
Would you say that there's a higher percentage of dick in the cloud or titties in the cloud? I would say dick.
Titties. No, titties. Because
See,
people
I think dick. I
Because
think
there's
more
a higher
dick.
demand for titties, so people always send titties. There's guys who don't even send dick pics.
Yeah.
I think there's more titties.
Wow.
Now, are you
know
saying-
what? In the
wait,
chat,
but it's-
in
wait,
the
wait,
chat,
wait,
you
wait.
guys, what do you guys think is more in the cloud? Tits or dicks?
Well, because you got to think about, we're talking about pictures just taken, right? Not
Yeah, just
sent.
straight up.
Not sent.
Not sent, but I feel like no. Because I feel like women take pictures of their boobs just because like they want to like have pictures of their boobs. Like girls
Yeah.
do that. Just be like, "Oh, like I took a nude pic today just for like them to like scour their bodies with
Yeah,
and, you know,
yeah.
and unrightly like judge themselves."
So true.
You know what I mean? So
You ever
like
take a picture of your penis from the side and it looks smaller than it is? So you like move your leg that's blocking a little bit to give it a little more inch in the mirror.
Yeah,
so that
it's
you look
like-
you're fucking.
that's like when girls do that weird stance in the gym that make their ass look mad fat.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yes.
it's that power.
Yeah.
That's just what
The
we
tilt.
do for the front. Yeah.
It's like the angle.
You got to tilt your wiener, but you have to you have to take the phone close to your panouche.
Yeah.
Because if it's close to your penis, the bigger it is. So
Yeah.
it's like maybe put like something small there and then like compare to your big ass dong.
Yeah, and you got to stand like a fucking GI Joe, like
Yeah.
auditioning for the war.
Yeah,
you gotta like fucking get your leg back and go back there, like and just have it fucking put your leg back. Because I remember taking a picture once. I'm like, there's no way my dick's that small from the side.
Yeah, but you just have to have proper cock etiquette. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
don't send anything too crazy. Like, you could send a tasteful dick pic.
Yeah, you can.
But it's hard.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
It has to be hard.
It has to be hard.
If you send a girl a picture of your flaccid dong, that dude
you're
is killing it.
Yeah, he's a serial killer.
That dude is slinging
He
nudes.
is slanging that dong.
Slinging
around
knives
town.
and slinging dongs.
Yeah, if it's soft and impressive, that dude's confidence level. That's like having your red receipts on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You just don't give a shit.
Yeah, no. You're slinging crazy dong.
God, if I sent my penis after jogging in the rain while it's cold, I'd fucking never. I would probably be fucking sent to jail for how offensive it looks.
Yeah, it would look like an ingrown hair. That's what mine would look like.
That's why I run in the summertime. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah. Penises are way bigger in the summertime.
yeah. Penises are so big in the summertime.
It's about to be scary hours out here. It's gonna be wintertime.
It
Dick is going
is,
back in the crib.
dude.
It's like Groundhog's Day, but it's like your penis like gets afraid of its shadow every day.
And so, like sometimes it's so scary to like you can't just have a boner and like sit normally. I sit normally. I'm like, yo, I've lost inches. Every time I get a boner, I gotta like go out like this.
Yeah.
So the whole thing comes out of my body. Otherwise, it's just embarrassing. If I jerk off like this, there's like nothing while I'm sitting.
Yeah, it's the worst, dude. It gets engulfed. It gets engulfed. Maybe like Indian style, you could do it. Like Indian style kind of exposes you a lot.
My girlfriend's so funny. She heard like one of the podcasts. She goes, "Why do you always tell people your dick's small? It's not." And I'm like, "Because it's funny, but also like, I don't know. There are times where it's really not the guy that I thought I knew. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
no,
saying?
that's why it's like you can. If you don't have a mega dong,
Yeah.
you have good and bad dong days.
Right.
Like if you have a mega dong, every day's a good day.
I'm like, my penis looks big to you because I sit over a fucking steam bath with my wiener over it so that it fucking grows afterwards.
It's like those little those little snakes.
How many times have you looked up how to make your penis bigger on the internet?
Oh man, 1,000. Have you ever jelked? I've jelked.
Dude, we need to make
Jelking works, bro.
jelking.
Yeah, but it's like
like
temporary.
stretching it down.
Yeah, like jelking is legit.
Isn't that like
Legit
ancient
works.
tribe like move?
Yeah, but like you could jelk for girth and you could jelk for length.
How do you jelk for girth? You stomp on. You put like a book on it and just stand there for an hour.
No, it's like you know how like guys like make
Rope.
yeah, it's like feeding rope, but it's just your penis is the rope and you're just like pressing
Oh, you're just
down and
pressing
down,
on it?
down and down and down
Can
and
you
down.
do that to a penis though?
Yeah, you could do it to a penis, dude.
Like you can break your nose and then it can look fucked,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no cartilage in your peen. Isn't it all just like an organ muscle thing?
it's
don't even
tissue.
Yeah, it's just tissue, right?
It's just tissue that gets full of blood when you're horny.
Can you snap your penis though?
Yeah, you can
When
snap.
it's hard?
You could snap your dong. I think Dennis Rodman did that once with Carmen Electra.
Oh, you snapped his penis?
Yeah, you could snap your dong for reals. Yeah.
How did he do? What is her fucking vagina made of concrete?
Nah, he probably just was thrashing so hard and,
And he like
missed.
hit something?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's another no for me. I've never really hurt. That's not true. I've shout out to Manscaped. I fucking not them, but I've snipped my peen with other buzzers because I thought it was okay.
No, you don't because of Manscaped.
Yeah, no, I don't because of Manscaped. But I literally fucking, oh my God. One time I was just like doing it and like doing that thing with my tongue, like going like this. And I just fucking got myself. And I just remember just going, ah! And then when I did it, just seeing my balls, my dick jiggle because of how I shook my whole body.
Was it you that told me?
It burned.
Was it you that told me that sometimes you stand in the mirror and just slap your ass?
Yes. I wrote that tweet the other day too. I'm like, if you're at home and you don't slap your ass at least once, then you have no self-respect for yourself. You gotta just smack the shit out of your ass.
Oh my God, I love every fucking second.
I'll
of that.
actually do it sometimes. Just go, oh, like fucking out of nowhere.
You want to know what's weird is sometimes I jiggle my ass.
Like, what do you mean? Like, just like do that? Just
Like
pop
no,
it?
if I'm laying in bed in a certain way, like I'll put my hand behind my ass and just go like this.
Oh, and like do that?
Yeah, like I'll just bounce my ass a little
I
bit.
think sometimes I just get excited over nothing. And I like last night I was just popping my butt while I was laying down. I was just like twerking while I was playing Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars. I was just popping my ass while playing.
Were you
Star
on stream or no?
No,
See, that's even funnier.
I do pop my ass on stream though sometimes.
Yeah, so being able to pop your ass is like, I don't know. It's just kind of fun to pop your ass around.
It is.
Like I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to pop their ass around.
I mean, I have an ass to pop. That's why it's like I'm gonna do it. But for people that are like not comfortable, they're like,
Yeah, you have
well,
a
I mean,
better
I wish I
ass.
had one to pop. They don't really have an ass to pop. So
You have a better ass than me. I'm looking up if this is like a thing, like where people like commonly shake their butt cheeks.
it's probably like a. Sometimes you just gotta wiggle that.
Yeah,
extra meat.
that's what it is. It's kind of like if
Slapping
I'm
thigh.
shaking my thigh or
Yeah.
whatever, it's just like I'll just grab my like right under my butt, and start
Sometimes
shaking that thing.
humans just have weird impulses. We just do weird things sometimes.
We do,
Like
we
murder
do.
somebody and then fucking lie about it and then get out of jail.
I really do enjoy shaking my own ass. I'm looking up, and
Something about it is freeing. Popping your own ass and not worrying what people think about.
well, that's what I'm seeing is some people do it as a nervous tick to play with their butt cheeks. It's perfectly normal apparently. So you guys can't say shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a comforting mechanism. It's almost like a waterbed. If you just like pop your butt, like I'll do that with my calf sometimes. Like I'll go like
Yeah,
this.
you got to fucking stress. You got a little stress meat right there. You can just fucking slap around and grab on and shit.
Get to slap it around a little bit.
I don't know why I've been always so like
In the slapping your ass.
barbaric with slapping my own ass. No, like like I don't know why I've always been so like caveman like with butts when I was younger. I slapped everyone's butt when I was younger. I was obsessed with it.
Yeah. I remember one time.
When you're a kid, it's cute. When you get older, it's not.
Did I ever tell you that time when I was in 4th grade, and there used to be a joke like oil check.
No, what's that?
Oh my god, dude!
Sounds like traumatizing.
So when I was in 4th grade, right, and there was this thing called oil check where you would like not put your thumb up someone's butt, but like over their pants, like to their butt, be like oil check, and like do that.
Yeah.
And like 5 kids in my class did it to me. It was like going around.
Oh my god! And like a fucking, were you in prison in 5th grade?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, in fucking Avalon Correctional Facility.
God, you're like the Andy Dufresne of oil checks.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes he would win, sometimes he would lose. But
Damn,
like,
so what the fuck?
so like 4 kids in my class like checked my oil, right? So I'm starting to think like
sounds so traumatized.
yeah, so like I'm thinking this is a normal thing, like a normal joke to like do or whatever, right? So we had a friend who had an older brother. And he worked at this place, this hotel.
Yeah.
And like whatever. So I'm thinking like, oh, this is like a normal thing to do, right? Like this is a normal thing. So I'm looking at him like I'm gonna oil check him. I'm gonna give him the oil check, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking back and forth like, oh, this will be funny. I go to oil check this kid, right?
Yeah.
And I go, oh, oil check, and I turn around and it's probably a 42-year-old man.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You oil checked a random fucking old dude.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was Joe's older brother Matt.
Oh shit! Not the Joe that.
No. I didn't.
What if you turned around? What if he just turned around? He's like,
just fucking finger Thomas's butthole.
What if he just turned around? He's like, I love it.
So I go oil check, and it was a 30-year-old man like getting coffee.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I oil checked a random. Imagine you turn around, there's a 4th grade little Spanish boy that just oil checked your anus.
Speaking of butts, you want to hear a fucking wild story too?
Yeah, I love butts.
So,
that guy didn't press charges, so thank you.
So I don't think this person listens to the podcast, but I went to this girl's house once with my 2 other friends, and it was 2 girls and 2 guys. It was like me. It was me and my boy, and then my friend and her friend, and like we were all chilling. Like we were gonna hang out. When you're younger, you smoke weed and you fucking drink. So we got like 40s and shit because when you're younger, you could fucking suck anything down and be all right.
And a 40 was also like 99 cents back then.
Yeah. So we got like 40s and like purple haze. It was like purple haze. I had some like haze or something that time.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck yeah. This is like when Cameron made purple haze a thing.
Yeah,
So-
and also purple haze would get you high as fucking shit.
So high. Because there was like either Dro or haze back then.
Yeah.
And there was like strawberry haze. But that was like some fake shit people were smoking.
Yeah.
So we it's like before Diesel. So like we go there and we drink and everything's cool. I'm like flirting with this one girl kind of because we're all getting high and smoking. So
Yeah,
that's happening. We know why we're hanging out.
Being kids, yeah.
Right. And like, so I'm hanging out with them and my friend's like, I'm going home. I'm bouncing. So I'm just with these 2 girls and we're smoking and drinking and shit. Because I could smoke like a fucking boss back then. And we're smoking, like laughing and it's getting late. And then like her friend's like, all right, I think I'm going to go too. Because like we're just whatever. And I was like, I'm about to just get more weed and more shit, whatever. So I think she had beers. We were drinking like her dad's beer. And then her dad had like shit weed. So we were smoking some of his shit weed. And we're hanging out and like...
dirt.
Right. We're hanging out, we're laughing, and we're getting more drunk and fucked up. And I'm like, I'm just going to make a move. So like... we go in the bathroom and like, I don't know. We're just like... We just end up in the bathroom. Like, we're not going to do it in the bathroom, but we're hanging out and we're kissing and shit. And we're making out and all this stuff. And, like, for some reason, I'm just like, yeah, like, pull her pants down. To, like, I don't know, do some, like, shit I probably saw in a music video back then. And, like, I pull her pants down, and there's just, like, really curly, like, long ass hairs coming out of her butt cheeks. But not, like, super bad to the point where I'm like, I'm not doing that. So we're in the bathroom. Well, listen, so I'm in the bathroom. We're in there. And in my brain, I go, that's not that bad. I can handle that. I don't care. Some girls are hairy. I'm like, she's Italian. It's all good. So I'm like, I already know her butt cheeks are hairier than mine. But I'm like, it's okay. Some girls are just hairy. It doesn't matter. It's just hair. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So we go in the other room. and we're like still making out. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna do it. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna judge this girl. That's in my brain. I'm like, I want to have sex. So we're making out, and I'm like, can I turn the lights off? So like, I turn the lights off. We turn the lights off. I'm making out with her, and I'm hard as a rock. And she's already like sucked me a few. So like, we're fucking sitting down, and I'm hard as a rock. I get on top of her. I'm like, you ready for this? She's like, yeah, I'm so ready. I'm like, I'm ready for it too. And like, I kind of feel the hairs on her butt again that like I'm feeling, but I'm like, whatever.
On your wiener?
No, on her. No, I'm on top of her, so I'm like touching her butt cheeks.
Right.
So I'm feeling her butt cheeks a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting in there. And I go to like just grab like that inner meat and just grab that shit.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, bro, it fucking got even longer.
Damn.
I go in there, and I literally felt like I was playing with like a baby's hair.
What?
It was so fucking long that my finger got like when I was trying to take it out, my finger like got pulled by hairs.
Are you fucking serious,
dude?
bro?
When I went in there, it was like I was fucking stroking Johnny Depp's hair, like Pirates of the Caribbean Johnny Depp, like fucking like Jack. What's his name in that movie?
Jack Sparrow.
Dude, it was like Jack Sparrow ass hair.
Oh,
and I remember just immediately going super soft. And the whole like, hey, Mike, don't judge women.
Right.
I just went out of the window. Because here's the thing, like, I'm sorry, but even if you're on a guy and there was that much ass hair, you would get your boner would go down. If you're into dudes.
It's a pref.
I go inside and I'm just like, oh, like I didn't say anything. I remember because I'm on her. I'm like, like that, like a really small sound. Cause bro, it was literally the longest ass hair ever. I don't even have ass hair like this, bro. It was mad long. It was like I could have braided it with my two fingertips.
Was it longer than like what's on my leg right now?
Yes, longer than that.
Jesus,
bro. It was like if there was wind, it would have been flapping, like a fucking horse's mane.
This bitch had like Fabio
She had
ass.
horse mane ass.
Damn, dude, she had a Clydesdale butt.
And I'll never forget. Just going, like, immediately losing my boner. And I felt bad for her, but I was like, I can't do this. And she's like, what's wrong? Is it me? I'm like, nah, I think I smoked too much haze. Like, I had to think
Blame
quick.
down the weed, yeah.
I was like, I think I'm just really scared right now. Like, you're so gorgeous. Harry. And I was like, you're so gorgeous.
Damn, dude.
I was like, you're just so good looking. Like, I think I'm just scared. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just like really high. Like, I think I'm having like anxiety or something. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I just can't do this. I was like, I gotta go. And I got up and ran out of the house.
Damn, you just ran away?
I ran away.
Here's the thing.
She goes, so you're just gonna go? And I was like, and I felt so bad for her because I'm just thinking about her like.
That girl
like,
probably thought about that
pantsless.
forever.
I know, and I never told her why though.
Well, no, you shouldn't.
No.
I mean, we just told like
No, but no one knows her name.
20,000 strangers.
Yeah, no one knows her
No,
name.
no one. No, but I do. I know this person.
Yeah,
You'll-
you definitely.
you'll-
You 100% do.
So you'll tell me after we close.
Yeah,
up
I'll tell you
shop.
after. Yeah.
All right, awesome.
I don't want to say any because people watch the show sometimes. They're like, "Yo, you were talking about me," and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, fuck.
no, I didn't realize that either.
Dude, our
Sometimes-
fucking Spanish neighbors. When we were on Joe's house, we were talking about our stinky Spanish neighbors that smelled like rice.
Yeah.
And beans. They messaged me, and their original friend. Shout out to our homies though.
Yeah.
Their original friend was like, "Yo, they're on here, kind of like making jokes and shit. Dude, like, should we set it on them?" And Frankie, who I talked about, who kicked my ass when I was younger, he was like, "Nah, bro, it's all love. We thought it was funny." Like, he's like, "Yeah, we want to see." Like, I got pictures of the family and shit.
That's awesome.
They sent us older pictures from back in the day. So at first he's like, "Yo, what up?" I'm like, "Oh my god, this kid's gonna fucking kill me." I was like, I have to get ready to fucking kill this dude. I gotta get ready to scrap.
Fucking
and,
Gizmo,
and
bro.
he's like, nah, bro, it's all love. He's like, does graphic designing now and shit.
Love it.
But like, they were like, yo, someone watched Joe's show and messaged us. So that's why I'm never
Yeah,
saying
hard.
names
It's
again.
hard. It's hard to do it nowadays.
But much love to Frankie. He was cool as fuck, and we had like a really dope conversation. He sent us pictures of me, Jared, and us when we were younger. It was
Love
fucking
it.
awesome. But like,
I'll
you know,
never
at the
forget.
same time, like, this guy's gonna be pissed because I'm like, yo, our neighbors smell like beans and cheese.
No, they did, and then one of them threw vinegar in my eyes.
Yeah.
And fucking, I thought I
Yeah.
was blind.
Yeah.
And then,
and I was chasing Gizmo, and he slapped me with a fucking switch, a stick across my mouth, and it had like a Nike check across my face. 'Cause
Gizmo had a bike. It was a bicycle,
Yeah.
but it had the body of a super bike,
Yeah.
and it was so cool looking. I said, "Where the hell did you get this bike?" And I remember just being like, "Dude, you have to tell me where you got this bike."
No, the black one was JR's.
No. JR had literally the mini bike, the gas mini bike.
No,
remember that?
that black one that looked like it was the motorcycle.
Was that Jay's?
JR's. Yeah, because I remember for some reason I smelled it one day and his butthole stunk. His whole seat smelled like shit.
You were just out here smelling meatloaf.
Dude, I don't
butt
know why.
seats.
I don't know why. I think I knew, but I was like, let me see if this boy's ass stank. And his fucking ass smelled like fucking old stinky cheese. It was fucking. I remember being like, ugh, like fucking almost puking.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but like, I'll wash my butt like super hard.
Me too.
Like, I'll wash my butt so rightly,
Right.
you know, and like, I'll get out of the shower and still feel like I just have the dirtiest ass.
Really?
But yeah, I just
Maybe
feel like my ass is gross.
Maybe you have the sweats.
You want to know what's weird though too? It's like I'll get out of the shower and like I will start sweating sometimes, and I'm like, why did I even take the shower? This is a mess. I hate all of this.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll get back in the shower just to rinse my body off.
You can get shower sweats apparently. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
I think I've gone and I just didn't know that's what it was called.
Like, am I just not washing my butthole properly? Like, I don't get like stains in my underwear, but it's like I just feel like I just have musty ass.
I don't know. You got a nice big butt, so that's probably why. There's
do- like,
a lot of like.
Do I powder my crack? Like,
Yeah, powder it. I powder my butt sometimes.
Oh, it gets so.
Bro, we got a lot of
Gets-
fucking meat going on back there. It's like its own biome.
It gets so clumpy.
It's like its own ecosystem.
I know. There's weird like. Did you say ecosystem?
Yeah, ecosystem.
Oh, I thought you said ecosystem.
No.
But I don't like to put powder on my testicles either because like, who wants powdery balls?
I mean,
You know?
it doesn't. It depends on the powder. Like if it's the ones
will-
that burn your powder balls, but like
I will put
would-
Manscaped's ball deodorant on there though.
I would do it. I would do it because it's like, I mean, if your thing is like, oh, what if someone goes down there and licks it just chemically? I mean, they're licking your balls in the first place.
Yeah, but but would you rather just suck plain ball or powder balls?
I'd rather suck plain balls,
Yeah.
but that goes away after a little bit, and also like, I don't know, like my balls have never been. I think because my balls aren't like drooping, that they've never
Yeah.
been like a target.
I just feel like this is always wet.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on,
There's
bro.
so much going on.
No,
dude.
you're
Like, I
right.
just feel like all of this is just wet constantly. Like if there was a rainforest on the human body,
Yeah,
it would
they
be
would
the
be down
gooch. It
there.
would be the gooch.
Gooch.
Like I feel like you can grow certain vegetables down
Dude,
there.
no joke though. Like that's what these fucking gamer chairs do though too.
Oh, they make
Like,
you itchy
I
and
sit-
sweaty.
I stream for fucking 12 hours sometimes, and I'll open my fucking legs at the end of it, and it just feels like my balls just did like 25 to life.
Oh, so disgusting.
So gross.
So degrossy.
It was literally like you have to be careful with these gamer chairs because they like they lock your legs in.
That's why I got an extra wide one for that reason, so I could literally spread my
Yeah, you got
legs.
the big boy chair?
and I have a fan under my thing to literally fan my sack.
You fan your.
That's what you
gosh.
should get.
I should get a gooch fan.
Yeah, get a gooch fan. I got a little Vornado. It's super quiet. Just go, and,
Yeah,
and it
just
dries
fucking-
my balls.
It's so funny knowing like if that machine could talk, it's like, what do you use for? I just like blow air on this dude's nutsack all night. It's pretty decent.
Somebody in China built this fan, and this fan had no idea, and neither did the little Chinese man that built this thing for like 3 cents.
I see a little Chinese.
Because everything's made in China. Everything's
So-
made in China.
No, that's true.
You know, so it's like,
True.
you know, this guy's getting paid fucking cents on the dollar. I'm going to buy this Vornado for $30 just to have it spray my balls.
Aren't iPhones made in China
Yeah, dude.
or Japan?
No, they're made in China because I pre-ordered my
cheaper.
phone.
It's
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
And I pre-ordered my phone and it shows you like where it ships from. It's shipped from like Zhangjiai, China.
Did you ever see like the conditions they go through and like people have actually like they had to put nets near the windows because people were like killing themselves.
Yeah, dude. Ricky Gervais did the whole thing about it.
Yeah, and so did
At
Jon
the-
Stewart.
Yeah, at the Emmys. It's almost like a point where it's if I go too deep into it, I'll never want to use an iPhone again.
I mean, there's a lot of people who have tried to convince me, like, why are you using like this thing, man? Like blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not doing anything where they're gonna bust through my doors.
No. And the other thing I hate though too, it's like,
And yeah, privacy, but I also don't give a fuck if someone catches me like
Jay
a
my
spider
thing.
monkey.
Like, who cares, bro?
Yeah,
like,
fucking-
they got bigger fish to fry to me. Jay my wiener.
bang. Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. Like dudes that have fucking child porn on their hard drives in their house.
Yeah,
like,
those
go
guys,
get those guys.
Yeah, those guys need to get going.
If I'm watching consenting adults do their thing while I do my thing, no one's coming for me. No one's coming.
I
for me,
agree.
dude. No one's
I
coming for
agree.
you. And the other thing that's like kind of weird though, the one thing I do hate about Apple is that you have to get locked into their ecosystem. So it's like the AirPods, the fucking laptop, the Apple TV, like all this stuff's compatible and whatever. But I have the 14 Pro Max. I like it so far. I mean, I needed to upgrade. I upgraded from the 12, so it's like it's night and day.
It's good. Yeah, it's way different.
It's night and day. But like this dynamic island thing, like it's not there yet. Like it's there, but like once they get like ESPN and stuff on there, and I can check, like that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
But iOS 16 is fire.
Yeah, it's great. Like you can now you can fucking edit text messaging, which should have been a thing 30 years ago.
Yeah, I think they took that because everybody wants to do that on Twitter, and they're like, "Yo, we'll just do it with
Yeah.
iMessage."
And now you can like share your virtual keys with people and your wallet. So if Selena's somewhere and doesn't have money, you can like send your wallet to her. To
Oh
do it.
yeah, I could super bless her.
Apple Pay layaway.
Can you say that again?
Oh my god, that bitch always scares the fuck out of me.
Yo, dude.
Turn off. Stupid fuck.
Those-
Shut your robot mouth.
Those things are scary.
Yeah, because that's listening.
Yeah, because there's some fucking dude in Denmark or some fucking weird country right now, like listening to us, trying to get our credit card information.
Dude, that's so true. I never thought that's the part. Actually, you're right. It could go into, hey, it's not just the government. People can just see all your shit and take your shit.
Yeah, that's why like I always had
Fuck!
I had friends that would just tape. I would go to their house and they would have like masking tape on their MacBook cameras.
What?
Because apparently people can hack into your camera and watch you walk around.
Oh yeah, I heard that was a
Because
thing too.
on this
people
phone-
were doing that with the Kinect too.
Yeah, and on this phone right now, these iPhones, the camera's always going.
Yeah,
This camera's on right
scaring
now.
the shit out of me right now.
Yeah, I know it's a little scary.
Dude, Kinect for Xbox. Remember that piece of shit?
Yeah, dude.
That thing felt so hard. But
The
Yeah.
dance part was kind of fun, and then I remember we did it for like 2 days, and we're like, throw
no,
this thing in the
sucks.
fucking trash.
Yeah, it sucks. I can't tell you, my friend's retro store, how many just like fucking like Kinects that I see like, help me. Like
Yeah.
they're just like fucking in. He has this thing called the graveyard down in the basement. It's like all Kinects.
Yeah.
They all just look like dead little like Johnny Fives. It's so
dude.
weird. It's so weird seeing like all this technology that people didn't care about that was like hit or miss. But like, oh my God, man. It's just so weird now. I'm thinking about that, what you said, that on phones, yeah, it's people more so that can hack into your shit. But now there's the Apple Pay layaway thing where you can pay now. Apple Pay, you can actually use it and you can pay them off monthly. They'll pay it for you.
Yeah, that's tight.
Scare you didn't know that?
No,
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't know that.
I know, me neither. I'm fucked.
I love Apple Pay, bro. Apple Pay is so awesome.
And yet now you can pay them off in I think you have 3 months.
What?
Top, yeah, and then they automatically take it out of your checking account.
That's so cool.
So you don't have to worry about doing it. You just set it up, and now they take it out in 3-month payments.
Oh.
And you and me are monthly payers. Like,
Yeah, we love to monthly pay.
I haven't done it lately, but I should start doing it.
I know. I monthly paid this.
Fuck,
Yeah, I monthly paid this phone, dude.
piece of shit like me.
Yeah, I can't bear
Painful.
like letting go that much money like at once.
Yeah, paying in full is scary.
Paying full is scary, and it's
I
like
do it a
pay-
lot
I
to
pay
get it
my
over
shit.
with, but then I'm like, why did I do that?
I know. It's like, oh, I could have did this 3 times.
Especially with our work that we do, like we always have a different paycheck every month. you know?
Yeah, and
So
it's like Twitch. I didn't even get paid this month yet, and then like for my Instagram reels, I haven't even got paid yet.
yeah, it's how it
Did you get paid yet?
goes up. Yeah, I'm paid. Yeah, I paid you already.
I didn't get paid.
You're an affiliate. You're not a partner. That's why.
That's why. Yeah, I have.
But
to,
they did change it so that you do get paid quicker. So I don't know. You might get fucked.
Yeah, maybe it's like it's not gonna be much, but like but I usually get like something. So it's like Twitch like buys my groceries.
Yeah.
So like I'll just do that, you know. But other than that, I don't know. I am a little afraid of technology, but then it's like I see all the cool stuff that's like coming, like fucking GoldenEye's coming back for Nintendo Switch. Like,
Yeah,
all
dude.
Mario Party 1, 2, 3 are gonna be on there, bro. It's gonna be fucking insane.
And it's all gonna be online play.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
dude.
sure. So
going back to Western world, dude.
yeah, so 007's gonna be on Xbox Game Pass, which will be cheaper, and on Switch. But Switch is the only one where you can play online. So you're gonna be able to play the old 007 against your friends online.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
And I can't wait to smoke motherfuckers. You know what I want to do?
Yeah, Twitch gonna go crazy.
I want to do
for that.
LoPriore Bros versus Santagato Bros. In
Oh yeah,
007.
no. Well, I think
Or Mario Party.
or Mario Party. Well, we'll wipe the fucking floor with them. In Mario
Smoke
Party.
those fucking pussies.
I'm so good at Mario Party. It's ridiculous.
I love Mario Party.
So good at
Just
it.
a beautiful, brilliant invention of a game for friends.
You know how fucking amazing I am at flipping that fucking piece of meat in that skillet?
Oh yeah, the skillet
Dude,
flipping.
Flat. That shit is super dumb. I'm amazing at this shit. The only one that I'm bad at is the flag one.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Apparently, someone said Odd Job's not going to be in 007 though.
yeah, probably because like it's like racist.
Oh yeah. Wait, is it?
I don't know. Probably.
Everything's racist
Everything's
nowadays.
racist nowadays. Yeah, so I don't even know. Like maybe like what I just said is racist. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm excited for that. And then I fucking God of War fucking just looks so good.
Yeah, dude. Ragnarok,
Ragnarok's gonna be fucking fire.
dude. It's gonna be so fucking good.
Shit's gonna, you want to know what's crazy is I've been watching so much fucking Dragon Ball Z recently. I watched the Frieza saga. I watched the Boo saga. I watched the Frieza saga, the Cell saga, the Boo saga, the Beerus GT. I've been watching like mad DBZ. And it really just comes back to me is that Goku's the worst father in the world.
Yeah,
He
like
sucks,
he's a
dude.
fucking he's a dick.
Bro, he's like no, he's like so Majin Buu like has like an offspring called Oob,
Fucking
and like
these names.
and then Goku like basically leaves like Chi-Chi and Gohan and Goten and to like go just hang out with Majin Buu's like kid.
All these names sound like me doing Tourette's.
Yeah, pretty much. They are all like Tourette's names. Yamcha,
Oh yeah, Yamcha.
Krillin.
Yeah. I don't
Golden
remember
Frieza.
enough of those shows to do it. Like to actually remember anything about them. But
I think if you played like, I think there's a game that does the DBZ from like when Raditz comes with Vegeta, like when Vegeta's bad, it goes all the way up to the Buu saga and Beerus, I think. So like,
I would watch them one day.
Beerus
I
is
just
a
like
fucking
I
man.
just every time I try to get into anime, I can't do it. But I know there's gonna be a show that grabs me one day. I'm gonna be like, yeah, like I can't do it anymore. I mean, like there's no reason for me to go back and I don't know. Like I don't. I always want to go retro, but I always wind up going into video games now because that's like where my head is.
well, that's what I'm gonna say is they have a DBZ game where you can play all of those. So maybe you just play the game because the game got good ratings.
Yeah,
It's
but
fun
I
as fuck.
don't know if those. Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if they suck or not. I mean, there's also ones where it's just verses and shit, so I wouldn't fucking care. I
Oh
feel
no,
like
this is just story.
I would rather
one.
just watch the show. It's just are there a lot of episodes? There's a shit ton.
Yeah, it's a
isn't there?
shit ton. Yeah, but the game is called Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Dragging these balls.
Kakarot.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen fucking Dragon Ball Z in a long ass time. You used to watch that shit like crack though.
Yeah, dude. You know that shit came out in the 80s?
I just don't like how no, it's old as fuck. I just don't like how fucking long it would take to just fucking get to the shit already.
I know.
There's always a like fucking next time on Dragon Ball bitch.
The Gohan Cell fight
Yeah.
at the end of the Cell saga is like an hour and 30 minutes
Right.
long.
That's what made it so epic, I guess.
And my thing is like my biggest problem with Dragon Ball Z is all these people just die for no reason.
Yeah, it's
It's
so
like
weird.
Vegeta summoned the biggest fucking Gatling gun of all, and then
Right.
he's like, and it's like you used the biggest fucking energy ball of all time, and
Like,
then it's
what
like
brings people back together? Dragon Balls, and then a fucking dragon, like a fucking Chinese ancient dragon, just shows up like out of nowhere in the fucking goddamn in the sky. Like anyone could write that shit.
they're just
It's like a bad trip.
yeah, and it's just like, can you bring back like all the Namekians? And he's like, I can. And then he's like, okay.
Yeah, weird fucking show. But
I love that show.
I know
man.
a lot of people said that they didn't really like after Super is like weird and GT is weird too.
Yeah, after the Z Fighters.
And then there's
really.
like one season that's not even canon to anything apparently or something that makes no sense. It's
Yeah,
like its
there's movies that are in canon. I think the Broly movie's canon, and I think the newest movie's like arguably canon.
Yeah, and Broly's just like a juice head. That
Broly's
that has like
Broly's
roid
kinda
rage.
mad. Yeah, he's
roid
kinda
rage.
mad, yeah.
Fucking yeah, that
But
show.
Beerus is my guy.
I love Beerus.
Beerus fucking slaps the fucking shit. So all right, so Vegeta, like Beerus is like he's a god and like
Yeah,
can
he's a cat.
and he could destroy worlds. Like he'll destroy planets. Like he's like Thanos.
Yeah.
Like he could destroy worlds to like
Yeah.
better the
Yeah,
universe
and
and
he
shit.
hangs out with a guy who sucks on ice cream all day or something.
Yeah, Whis. Well, like their thing is like they love to eat food,
Yeah.
and the only reason they let the Earth survive is because the food is good.
Yeah.
So like
yeah,
he
right.
doesn't destroy Earth because like they like the cuisine.
Yeah.
But he's fighting. Beerus and Vegeta are fighting, and Bulma slaps Beerus. And Beerus like smiles, looks at her, and just slaps the fucking dog shit out of her.
So much fucking like women abuse in that.
Oh yeah, no, because like they had to edit a lot of that show too. Like there was like a lot of people flipping each other off.
Yeah,
like,
no, yeah, and also the original is gory as fuck.
gory as fuck. They had to like turn Piccolo's blue like blood purple and shit.
Yeah.
you know they had to
Yeah.
do like this whole thing. I can't believe we're talking about Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you started it, but I just love the voices. All always like Beerus is like, I think I'll let you live for a little bit longer.
He's like, yeah.
I think I'm gonna let you live. I actually kind of like it here. It's like what the fuck, dude?
He's like, He's like, the cuisine is yummy.
I think I like it here. Actually, I think I'll let you live.
Beerus is the fucking man, dude.
Some of the
Beerus.
acting is so funny. The funniest acting was in like Pokemon 2 as well. All the like ha-has and like all between the characters.
But also like, I'll always love to look up like
Shit.
voice actors and stuff. That's like something that I'm always interested in. I'm tired. I gotta go home. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah.
All right, well,
this is 2 hours and 10 minutes. Damn, dude.
Let's not forget we're on a podcast right now.
Yeah. No. But I get tired, dude. I just do.
Well, we do this very fucking late. So.
Yeah. God, now I have an itchy nose. That fucking booger came just folding up for dear life. on your
People who watch this
mustache.
podcast, like this is like the Wayne's World of all podcasts.
Yeah, I think that's what sets us apart from a lot of people, though. It's like, yeah,
This
we
is literally just like you're in my fucking shitty basement right now.
but it's like, yeah, but it's like we give you a great talent in the beginning.
I watch all these other podcasts and there's just like different cameras with shit switching and all this other stuff, and then like and then like we're just like fucking talking about fucking Dragon Ball Z and fucking yawning and fucking talking about our dicks and dicks in the sky and shit like that.
You want to know what's weird? Is like we're better than a lot of those shows.
I think we are.
You know, it'll take time. We're getting there.
I think we are. It's been a year.
Yeah, but no, it takes a while, bro.
It's been a year. I have the same chair and you have the fucking same fucking DX racer that I got 5 years ago.
Speaking of that, patreon.com, the LoPriore podcast. Help us get new chairs.
Yeah. Send us money. We're starving. We're dying, guys. We need your help.
Yeah. My phone died, so
No Patreon.
so no Patreon, but I'm gonna put that. I'll put your names in the description. How's that?
All I'm gonna say is, it's not gonna get any realer. That's all I'm gonna say.
We keep it funky on here. That's what it is.
We keep it funky as fuck.
But to all the Lop Nation CEOs and CFOs, you guys are the goats.
Yes, thank you guys for supporting us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for keeping it going. I mean, I just love being able to see him, and I love doing this shit anyway, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah. And then I'll have comedy tour dates out soon. And
Funnier than fucking Joe Budden. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, that's Jesus. Where can they find you on the internet, my man?
Dude, Michael_LoPriore. Do whatever you want. I don't even give a shit. Just thank you guys for watching the show.
Yeah, at Danny LoPriore everywhere too. Yeah, that's it.
We don't give a fuck anymore. Fuck you.
Yeah. But all right, guys. See you later.
Thank you guys. All right, whatever.